Welcome back, everybody, everyone, to 4K Kings, the home of movies, friendship, physical media, and more.
Absenteeism.
And absenteeism, calling in sick, all kinds of stuff. Late notes.
Just not taking the jobs seriously anymore. What's it, quiet quitting? That's what we're doing on this channel now.
We quiet quit.
We just show up when we want to.
But now we're back. Now we're back, and we are here to party. We're here to entertain. We're back with Lindsay, the producer. Lindsay, how are you doing in there?
Hey, everybody. It's good to be back.
Is everybody filing in all of our favorites who have been anxiously awaiting our return?
Oh, yeah. We got None of Your Business, Google's Trowels, Josh Waller,
Awesome.
Ed Raven.
Ed Raven? Ed Raven?
Ed Raven.
Ed Raven.
From The Crew.
From The Crew?
Yeah, 1994's The Crew.
Well,
great soundtrack if you've never heard it, man.
Well, we appreciate everyone being here and being patient with us as we work through a lot of personal issues and come back refreshed and ready with thousands of hours worth of news that we're going to try to condense down into about 2-ish and a half.
I feel so much better because after the dispute that caused this break, and hence, I lawyered up, we hashed it out.
Yep, had a few documents signed.
I feel like I can finally enjoy doing this again, dude. We can be friends again.
I appreciate that.
I'm still in some disputes on the Lindsay side of it all.
Right, yes.
But
I'm not going to sign that non-disclosure agreement. I already told you.
We have a couple of things to work
all right,
out.
I'm out of here. I'm walking. This is what I'm talking about.
Oh no, but we are happy to be back. Back at 4 Peddlers Row, Unit 234 as always.
Oh yeah.
Don't forget, we're still here. We're still hanging in there. So happy to be back. Say hello to your friends in the chat. Let us know where you're coming from this evening. Let us know what news you're excited to hear about and talk about. We have so much stuff to cover tonight. We're going to try to get it all in if we humanly possibly can.
And my jokes aside, thank you guys for hanging in there and showing up today. It warms my heart. I don't know about you, Matt, but
my heart's warm.
I am genuinely appreciative. Thank you.
And while we were away, Russ, maybe you could have probably assumed, but we didn't really get too much closer to our 20K goal.
No way.
We're still about 2.
With all that promotion and all the videos we've been dropping this past month.
So many videos dropped. We're at about 17.5.
The algorithm is rigged.
It is rigged. It's rigged against small little channels like us who don't upload or don't show up for weeks.
I know. Come on. Like, throw us a bone here. We're doing everything.
We're about 2,500 away from our 20K goal. Thank you for everybody that's here in the chat because you have subscribed. If you're just watching and you haven't, what are you waiting for?
When you said that how far away are we from
about 2.5?
2.5. I got really nostalgic about last year when we said that.
It's been a long road to 20.
It's been a long road, guys. We're really struggling. Let's do as much promotion out there as we possibly can.
Physical media is not doing too good.
We need everyone to just create some bot accounts.
Can we get some bots? Yeah, there's a lot of accounts out there that get botted up. I'm not about that bot life.
Can't we buy views and subs and likes and friends and just anything so I can connect?
There's at least one physical media channel that has botted the hell up, and we're not going to sink that low.
You're going to have to tell me after the stream.
Everyone out there knows.
I don't.
I will say, and I do mean this genuinely, I feel like every single one of your subscribers counts for like 50 though, because everyone's so active.
It feels
so
like
kind.
It feels like it.
Just so wonderful to spend time with. I really do mean that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, Lindsay, that was very very heartfelt. I mean, hey, watch out.
Yeah, keep an eye on your wife.
I know.
What's going on?
Very nice to spend time with. I hope I'm still fun to spend time with. But thank you for that compliment. We do have a great community. We're so happy that you're here. Let's see. Just a quick plug. Check us out at 4kkings.com. We got some summer attire for all the fans out there.
Oh, yeah.
Physical media merch, 4K Kings merch, all that comes to us and helps us promote this channel even when we're taking unexpected leaves of absence.
That's right.
Unexpectedly.
Yeah, funding our vacations. That's what this merch shop is all about.
And don't forget, you can reach out.
Consistency is key.
That is key. Don't forget, you can reach out to us here at 4kKingsYT@gmail.com, as well as if you want to send us something at 4 Peddlers Row, Unit 234, Newark, Delaware, 19702.
Send us some gifts. Send us some requests. Send us some fan mail. Send us your trash.
Whatever, your underwear.
No wonder Lindsay's hitting on the audience.
Send me your ASL.
Hey-yo. All right, enough with all this ballyhoo. What do we got going on tonight? Tonight, we are talking about Kill Bill, The Whole Bloody Affair, which was just revealed hours before we streamed. That's how up to date we are.
You heard it here first.
Maybe second, but close.
All right.
We've got Vinegar Syndrome news. We've got Criterion announcements. We're gonna be talking about a new Arrow sub-label.
Another one?
Called Toy Robot. Yes.
Toy Robot.
Toy Robot.
Kentucky Fried Movie is going to be coming out?
Yes. We're going to be talking Steelbooks. We're going to be showcasing and discussing the Fight Club 4K, which at one point we were going to do a standalone video to kind of run through all of the hubbub around the Fight Club 4K. People obviously, some love it, some hate it, some hate the changes that were made. We're going to discuss some of those changes. We'll show a few screenshots. We'll get the audience in on the discussion as well.
Yeah. We may have missed out on the hubbub, but we're going to jump right into the Fincher alterations.
The hoopla. And then, if we've got time, which I hope we do, we will have ourselves a... I don't know where the button is. I lost it.
What's going on here?
A roaster toast.
I was about to say, we need another break. We're not quite well rested enough.
Clearly not well rested enough. Let's see. If you missed this, which if you did... You should be ashamed. If you didn't, thank you for checking it out. But before we went on our hiatus, we put out the killer review and asked ourselves, is this John Woo's best?
I'm going to go with yes.
We discussed that at some length. We've now reviewed Hard Boiled and The Killer. And the third John Woo film we're going to watch and review when it comes out is Bullet in the Head.
We're talking about the one that just came out, right?
Bullet in the Head?
No. The Killer, the one with the chick.
The 2024?
Yeah, John Woo's The Killer, right?
Yeah, not that one. This one.
Oh, no, I love that new one.
Danny Lee's mole hair.
Oh,
that's the one we're going to be watching.
Dude, he was robbed for every Oscar that year.
The hair was, or he was?
The hair was.
That mole hair was.
Made the whole movie.
Made the whole movie. Well, check that review out if you haven't. Appreciate everybody that did. We'll be reviewing Bullet in the Head soon as well. Funny enough, which we didn't cover because this wasn't news at the time, but there is a disc replacement for disc number 3 in this set.
Oh, no. What did Arrow do now?
So it was identified that the extended cut on disc 3 had an issue where you couldn't pause, shuttle forward, or backward. To me, I'm like, what's the problem? You're like, why do we need to stop it? Just put it on, watch it straight through to the end. What do you got to get up to go to the bathroom? Screw you. It's The Killer, baby.
I agree. That was well fun. I like that, man. Yeah. Well said. Well said.
But for those of you out there that need to have your discs replaced, Arrow's got a whole program coming up for you all. I think at the time we did this, there wasn't even an announcement from Arrow, but I think they've put some stuff out at this point.
For those of you who want what you paid for.
Yes.
Yeah. Unlike Matt, who's like, sit down, shut up, and enjoy this inferior product.
Exactly. So there's that. Coming soon, we will be doing our worst 4Ks of all time, part 2, as chosen by the audience at home.
That was really fun to shoot, man.
It was.
I loved all that interaction, the compilation. I learned some stuff.
It was great. It was great. And I appreciate everybody out there who chimed in on the community post that we did and took the poll that we put out there. We also ventured out into some other places like Reddit, which I'll tell you, there's some prickly people out there in Reddit. They're a little prickly.
I saw you battling one person in particular, man.
There's no battle. I was just trying to be like, very cordial and saying, hey, we're trying to do this thing. Let us know what you think. And people were like, oh yeah, die. Is basically how it felt. I was like, oh crap.
That's Reddit.
I mean, and that's the thing. I know that plenty of people have posted, what's the least favorite 4K you've ever had? I know that's been posted a bazillion times, but this was a community experiment we were trying to pull off, but people were looking at through all the smoke and mirrors and they were like, yeah, right. Why don't you go, do your research on your own, asking me these questions.
I think that person noticed all of our absenteeism and was just like, oh, is this some more bullshit? We got to do your job for you? And it was just calling us out. Yeah. I mean, I see it both ways.
He was like, you want us to do your job for your monetized YouTube video? No, thanks. It's like, God.
Wait, we're monetized?
Yes.
Barely.
Barely now.
Just barely.
Just barely.
Pizza pie.
Just barely. That video won't be, just to appease that one guy. But so we recorded that. We've got that coming soon, as well as a review of the Dollars Trilogy, which, Russ, you have yours as well.
Ooh, I'm so excited about this.
Yes,
so we're going to
be...
be...
Yes, sir.
There we go. Oh, the old double box cam.
We got double Clints.
Little kiss. All right, there we go.
Don't ever do that again, man.
So we'll be reviewing this box set. As you can see, we haven't even opened it yet. No. But we'll have a review coming shortly after our worst 4K video comes out. a review of this trilogy. Really excited to do that. As I mentioned, Bullet in the Head review. Plus, pretty soon we'll be going to Barnes & Noble for the Criterion sale.
I don't know, dude. They did you wrong.
I'm going back for revenge.
Were you going to bring that up during the live stream or no?
What,
yeah.
that they did me wrong? The sale. I'll say, I am going to say
okay,
that.
Okay. I didn't know if you were. Yeah, they did you dirty.
They're always doing me dirty.
Yeah, that happened last year. I thought that's what you meant. It happened again?
Something else happened that I did not let you in on, Lindsay, but you'll find out when the audience does when I bring it up in a minute. But yes, they're pissing me off.
You two need to communicate more in your relationship.
I feel like he's always talking, but not about these things.
I feel like we get enough of it here. Do you need this in your real life? I don't know.
Guys, look, I'm here to help. And when the family fights, we all lose. What did Kanye say?
You are in the middle, so you're a good mediator here.
Yeah. And I love both of you, so it's coming from an unbiased perspective.
Okay.
You're both my friends.
Okay.
All right, let's talk 4K, man. This is
let's get into this.
Freaking weird.
Let's dive into some news. You guys ready for some news?
Hell yeah.
The audience is applauding for the news. That's what that is. Lindsay, are the people ready for the news?
I think so.
All right, here we go.
I bet they're looking for the whole bloody affair news.
Kill Bill, the whole bloody affair is pre-orders are now live for Kill Bill, the whole bloody affair. Not only can you pre-order the regular edition, which is located on Amazon for $49.99, but you can also pre-order the deluxe box set edition on lionsgatelimited.com right now. Wow. And this is what we're looking at. So this is now I don't know, they haven't shown the Amazon one. I have no idea what that looks like. All I know is that they're calling it a regular version, a regular edition, $49.99. This is $59.99 on Lionsgate Limited. It was available for pre-order a few hours ago. I don't know what their, the run of this is going to be. Hopefully it's still available. Let us know if it's sold out at this point. But this is what the box itself looks like.
I like it.
Looking pretty good.
I do. I like it.
Yeah.
I like it because I don't look at this and think of Volume 1, Volume 2, which immediately, I think that yellow, red, this is separate from it. And I also like, since it's black and white, that's a reference to the cut version that we got in Volume 1, where to get an R rating to tone down the blood during the Crazy 88 fight, they made it black and white. So I feel like there's a little connection there. I think there's a little bit of an anime vibe going on.
That blood splatter?
Yeah, I don't know. I dig it, dude. I like this. I think it's cool.
So it looks like it opens up kind of like a veil, maybe.
Oh my god!
Oh, that's beautiful.
And it takes maybe the wording and the blood splatter off the front, and then you just have sort of Uma there with the sword.
Yeah, that knocked me down. Bang bang.
I like how Lindsay said, "Oh my god." Is that a bad or a good? Oh my god.
Do we think it's like actually? It looks like it's like tulle, like it's fabric over it. Do you think it's gonna be like a real veil?
That would be hilarious if it was cloth, like some kind of like frilly sort of like thing that comes off.
I hope so.
Some netting.
It does look like that. It does. You're right. But this is what it looks like on the inside. And again, Lionsgate Limited, I feel like they're kind of doing what we would expect at this point. Oopsie, that's not it. This is it here. Okay, so this is what we got coming in on the inside. Box opened up. You're going to get sort of some posters in there. You're going to get a big ass booklet inside of there. And then, like you can see, like all the motif here is this black and white sort of look, which I think looks nice.
I do. Like I said, it's distinguished.
Yeah, I think
from what I already associate with Kill Bill.
Right. Yeah, I think it looks nice. And then in addition to that, here's what you're getting additionally, like the discs and so forth. So it's 2 Blu-rays, 2 4Ks, a couple of art cards, and then they're showing sort of the digi pack that the discs come in. It's like flattened here, but it looks like it's a little pixelated, but it's, it opens up like that. You can kind of see it laid flat there.
Isn't this similar to what they did with American Psycho?
Kind of.
Yeah,
a little bit similar.
That's the vibe I'm getting with the box size and all that.
Yeah, and there is it's split across 2 discs. I know there's a lot of questions about that. Is this going to be on 1 disc or 2? It is split across 2. There is an intermission. We've talked a lot about what the differences and the changes are. But so all of that is here and in all of its glory in the whole bloody affair. Yeah. It's time to get it.
Time to get it. Split on the 2 discs.
Split on the 2 discs. To get it. 100 gigabyte discs.
100 gigs.
100 gigabytes.
I'm going to need 100 terabytes to watch the whole bloody affair in 1 disc.
Yeah. And we kind of have a little bit of a love and hate relationship with Lionsgate Limited. Sometimes they'll send us some stuff, sometimes they will not. So Russ and I went ahead and pre-ordered this just in case. We couldn't miss out on this.
As 4K Kings, we need this in our collection, Matt.
I've waited, as you know, Russ, since literally Kill Bill 1 came out.
I No, I feel like
you still haven't seen the movie since its theatrical release. Am I
We
correct?
have. We watched it when they came out in 4K. We rewatched both, but I was very torn about even buying them because I'm like, one day the whole bloody affair is going to come out. You mocked me, the world laughed at me, and now here we are.
Well, I'm still mocking and laughing at you like the world is because you caved a year before it finally came to fruition. So that's even funnier.
You didn't
say what you will.
You didn't let him believe.
Well, yeah, if you would have stuck to your principles and this happened, you could be rubbing it in my face. But nah, you picked it up last year. Dude, no, you failed.
I failed. I'm sorry. I had to, but now we're going to pick this up. And if we do end up getting these sent to us, compliments of Lionsgate Limited, maybe we'll be able to do a little bit of a giveaway in the event that some people miss out on those. I don't know if we've already done a review of Kill Bill 1 and 2. I don't know if this requires us to go back and do a review of the whole bloody affair or just kind of talk through changes and boxes and stuff, but maybe we can add some giveaways into that if we do get these extras.
I like that idea.
You like that?
I do.
Just
That's
workshopping
nice.
some things here and there.
We have a dedicated fan base, and I like rewarding them.
I love that. Lindsay, what are the people saying about this? We got a lot of pre-orders out there. They went for the regular.
Actually, I don't know if I saw anyone say they were pre-ordering it, but Oscar said, I hope the transfer is better than the standalone edition.
They're not touching the transfers. They're leaving those right alone.
Ooh. And Dan Joker said it's a napkin that comes up over her head.
It's a bit of a napkin. Let's take a look at that. There's the napkin.
It's a napkin that says, you're so cool.
You're so cool. Yeah. No, I mean, I got it. I like that this exists. I like that we can finally own it. It does seem a little...
What?
Too late.
Too late?
I guess. I would have liked it about 10 years ago.
I know you've prayed for this
15 years ago. I would have liked
15 years.
Dude, no, it feels too late to you because you caved. As
I
said, like this would have been so joyous for you.
Yes.
This would have been immaculate,
No,
orgasmic. But because you bought it last year, now it's just, oh man, it's a reminder that you failed.
That's why
you're looking at yourself in the mirror right now and you're saying, I came so close.
I did.
But I'm a bozo.
When the Quentin Tarantino box set is finally released, will the whole bloody affair be in it? Do you think? Is that how they're going to do it?
That's a good question. I mean, is this, I guess, Lionsgate exclusive?
Yes.
It is. So, well, Lionsgate, Jackie Brown.
Damn near all of them at this point.
All of them, I'd imagine.
Okay. All right.
Well, when you said the final, when he does his 10th film, that 10th film won't be through Lionsgate.
We'll have to figure it out, Russ.
Because they all own it due to Miramax and Weinstein.
They're going to have to figure it out for me. That's just it. I can't not. They're going to have the box
before they do, I'm going to need you to buy all of them separately and do it about a month or two before they make the announcement of a box set.
There's a few I still don't own
so
separately.
Cool.
Yeah, it would be cool, wouldn't it? It'd be really great. So here we are, Kill Bill, with all the trimmings coming from all the previous releases, all the features and everything. There is one new featurette that they're including on this release. It didn't really explain what it was, but it just had a name on the website itself. But again, you are getting the entire thing here with intermission across 2 discs and 2 Blu-rays. And the next time we watch Kill Bill, this will be the way we watch it.
Oh, definitely. I still haven't caught it. Hasn't it been streaming?
It's been streaming.
The 4K? Yeah, I've been waiting for this.
Yeah, it's been
so
streaming.
In a way, I'm kind of like you. I waited, and
you'll wait a little more.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. So there you have it. That's the hottest Kill Bill news that we've got.
It's pretty hot.
It's hot. It's pretty hot. I'm going to give this a round of applause.
It is, man. This is a big day for physical media collectors. This thing has been sought after since the DVD days.
Thank you, Lionsgate, for realizing you needed more money to decide to finally put it out.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what it comes down to at this point.
For a few dollars more.
For a few dollars more. I mean, I think they do generally care about the fans, but I mean, this had money written all over it. Why they even waited this long is crazy. I'm sure Quentin Tarantino held some stuff up.
What? Yeah, I'm sure he did. And also, why blame Lionsgate? Did they have the rights to this?
I don't know. I'm just being bitter.
So. Just looking for someone to blame other than himself.
I'm just looking for someone else to blame. That's fine.
Sorry, Matt.
That's
fine. Sorry, I did. That was
no.
Cool
You should be rejoicing.
Me.
This is a big thing for you. You've been wanting this for so long. I don't think you should feel like a bozo, like Richard Curtis called you.
And that was a bad word.
He called me a bozo.
It didn't even feel right when I said it out loud.
Lindsay, I appreciate you for trying to lift up my spirits. I am excited about this. I'm excited to own this thing. I'm excited to watch it in the way it was intended to be watched.
Some people are curious about the VHS. There's 480 transfers. So people were going to pick that up.
Almost forgot. There is also a VHS version of this they are releasing.
On VHS?
On VHS.
Oh, I thought you meant just like some retro style packaging in the style of
No,
VHS.
it is.
Wow.
It is going to be.
Wait, how many VHSs do you? That's on
8.
That's on SLP mode to get this on there.
Let me see if I could bring it up really quickly.
I'm interested in that.
That's what you're interested in? That one?
Yeah. What mode is the VHS?
Let's see.
SPLP or SLP?
For $39.99.
That's a steal.
There it is. Pre-order it now. For $39.99, it's across 2 VHSs, baby.
Wow. So
That's
the
pretty
VHS
impressive
can
they can do
hold
that.
the same amount of movie as a 4K.
It's a pretty cool box. I like how that looks.
That is awesome. Actually.
I think
That is really cool.
Yeah.
I hope-
It's cool as like a display piece.
Yeah, something to display.
As
Yeah.
I hope
artwork.
Lionsgate sends you that.
Yeah. I mean, hope they send us anything. I mean, beggars can't be choosers.
I can be.
I'll put a word in.
You'll choose, you'll beg.
I'll tell them.
But no, I think this looks really cool. I mean, if you own all, like as an example, all of your previous Quentin Tarantino VHSs, this would look really nice next to all of them.
Honestly, that would be cool if they had the 4K edition in this box as well as an option.
Yeah.
Or if it's the same size, you can do a little Frankensteining and put your 4K set inside that.
Well, we don't know what the regular on Amazon looks like yet. So there's a possibility that it could look like this.
Ooh.
We don't know. We don't know unless there's an astute audience member out there that has somehow seen or knows where to find the picture of the mock-up. All we know is what Lionsgate's shown here and with the VHS.
Well, I hope Amazon sends us a free copy also.
It's interesting they have to write here, VHS player not included. Do you think is that really necessary? Have they really had some people return VHSs because like, where's my player? Yeah. You didn't send me the VHS player with my Leprechaun VHS?
I've sent numerous complaints.
Like, Jesus.
Still waiting for an answer, but at least they have it in the fine print now.
Oh, and the one thing that we didn't even mention, aside of the price, which I think is great, $59.99 for that limited edition one, I think is awesome. Mm-hmm. It's coming out July 28th. It's like a month and a half away.
Oh. I thought you were going to announce some significance to that date, but you're right. That is very close.
Soon. Yeah. I was expecting this to be in like Q4 or something. Yeah. I was expecting them to milk it.
That's true. That's true. They could have. But I mean, I feel like it's almost if they would have waited long. It was. We all knew it was coming.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The cat was out of the bag.
It was out of the bag.
So I think it was wise.
Okay.
Shrewd. Very
shrewd of them. All right. Well, this is some pretty big news. We're all excited here, including me, the bozo.
Oh, man. Now I'm starting. No bozo.
No bozoing.
No bozo.
Another hot piece of news for 2 reasons. And one is the movie itself that everyone's excited about, and 2, that it's coming from a new sublabel from Arrow Video. Have you heard of this?
I didn't, dude. I'm excited about this. And it's called Toy Robot.
Toy Robot. And it took me a minute to like even find any information about it because they haven't really had a big announcement. They haven't really been forthcoming about a press release or anything. But there's a lot of, chatter and people that are involved, that were involved with Arrow, that have kind of come out and said that they're a part of it and stuff. And they've announced 3 titles at this point. I'm only going to be discussing one since we've got so much to cover. And I think this is the one to discuss.
Okay.
And that is... I think it's out TBA. I don't know that there's an actual release date yet. In response to the Masters of the Universe remake, they are putting out Masters of the Universe in 4K. Now, This is the highest res photo that I could find. They haven't put anything out yet that's really, really high res, other than like kind of some, looks like a picture of a picture, to be honest. But this is what it looks like. Looks like a 4K disc in a case that's going to slide into something that looks a little harder. 2 discs are in there, and then some art cards with the original He-Man drawings on there, I guess.
Dude, that's sick.
And then that Toy Robot sort of label that's on there, that looks like that's going to come standard with all of their releases, because the other 3 I saw have that label on there too.
Does that come off?
I'm sure it does.
Yeah.
I'm sure it comes off.
Part of the actual artwork.
Yeah, no, I'm sure it comes off.
That's slick.
Yeah.
But hold on, this is Arrow UK, correct?
It's not Arrow anything. It's Toy Robot. And
Robot, but is that
I
UK?
believe it's UK.
See, because I predicted Masters of the Universe we get a Vinegar Syndrome release.
Everyone did. Everyone wanted that.
Well, that's still in the cards then if this is Arrow. Because Arrow did Roadhouse over there, and we got it, Vinegar Syndrome.
That is true.
That could still happen. But even if it doesn't, that's incredible.
Yes.
They went with the original artwork. That looks awesome.
Yeah, it looks perfect.
I need to get a copy of this.
Yeah, it looks perfect. It was previously released in a great collector set from Umbrella, but it was only Blu-ray. And like you said, this has been rumored, if not dreamed of, for Vinegar Syndrome to put this out as a VSU. So Again, these are just the preliminary box shots. Now, what's interesting is what they managed to get for this release as far as what features are concerned.
Did they get the little Hoggle dude? What was his name?
No Hoggle.
Gwendolyn.
Keep trying. You got it.
Gandorf.
You're doing great.
Dorfel.
Not even close.
Dorf on golf. I don't know. What was the guy?
Art Garfunkel?
Ah, you're right. Art Garfunkel.
So there are 2 cuts of the movie on here. One that has never before been seen by human eye.
Dude, why is this shaping up to be one of the coolest releases of the year?
2 discs. You're getting a theatrical cut and what they're calling a preview cut. And the preview cut was trimmed to hell to, obviously put in the theater. They gave them a lot of notes. They trimmed it all down. The preview cut's never been seen, and I've only read like a couple of snippets about what that even means. I'm sure there's a lot of cuts throughout, but apparently there's one pivotal scene at the end that had some emotional payoff for the Courtney Cox character and all of the Simon and Garfunkel and other characters that were there, where they do kind of like I think they worded it like it was almost like a Wizard of Oz scenario where Courtney Cox sort of says goodbye to each individual character and has sort of like a moment with them before she just gets whisked back.
It was beautiful. They all held hands and Fleetwood Mac started playing.
Yes.
And I remember.
A lot of that.
It was good.
But I guess they needed to cut all that. So you got all that got removed, but now it's going to be returning. So you get to see what the director really wanted you to see with this film.
We better have more Frank Langella. They better not have cut anything of him as Skeletor. The whole movie should have been a character study of him. He is amazing in this movie.
He is.
Him and little Gandolfini. What was his name?
Yeah, little baby Gandolfini.
Yeah.
Here is another picture. It looks like of a picture where it shows a little bit about the special features. It's 2 discs. Disc 1 theatrical version, audio commentary, and then 2 features. And then on disc 2 with the preview version, there's a couple of new interviews with actor Robert Duncan McNeil, of course, Anthony DeLongis,
yeah,
and of course production designer William Stout.
William Stout's here?
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
Who's
release of the year?
Who's Anthony DeLongis? Carl Hungus?
He was the caterer.
It says he's the actor. But anyway.
Yeah, he played little Gwendolyn.
Yeah.
Lucchesi.
You're doing great.
I don't remember his name. But he was a little guy, dude, and he played the little...
I know who you're talking about. This actually, for what this movie is, what they were able to put together for this, I think this is pretty awesome.
Wait, did Dolph come back for any interviews?
No Dolph back.
Courtney Cox.
She didn't come back, no. But I saw Dolph at the premiere of the new one. There was like some premiere footage of people showing up to watch it, and he was there.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, I don't think he's embarrassed of this. I'm sure he's a smart guy. Do you know that? He's like IQ low. He's a brilliant guy, apparently.
That's why I did this.
Sure, of course. But I'm sure he's aware of the love and the cult fandom of this film. I'm one of them.
Well, now we're finally going to get it in 4K, 2 different cuts, and I do think that that's a pretty awesome kickoff for a new label. Could have been Arrow, could have been this, could have been Vinegar Syndrome. It fits in so many places, but I'm happy to see that it is finally coming out in 4K.
We got to get an order in for this, man.
Got to get an order in for this one.
Lindsay, get us an order.
Call them up. We got their contacts. So that's two really hot news stories that took place while we were away.
I want to hear there were other announcements. It's not just this one.
One's called, did you ever see The Guyver?
No.
It's The Guyver 2.
The Guyver?
I think it's just Guyver 2. I thought Guyver? The Guyver? I remember seeing The Guyver or Guyver. I can't remember if there's a the or not the. But
I watched MacGyver.
You'll have to see the other announcements at a later date.
Okay.
Before we move on, should we check in with the chat?
I'd love to. It's been so long.
Lindsay, should we check in with them?
Yeah.
Let's peaches and herb it up.
Like, yeah, sure, go for it. Wait till you see what's in there.
Uh-oh. Maybe no, Matt. No. Let's talk more about MacGyver.
Oh, man, I'm not even ready with the chat. Hold on one second. I got to bring the chat up.
That's a sign.
I know.
They're probably all attacking me for calling you a bozo. I apologize multiple times, and I meant it.
And you meant it. Let's see here. Sorry, this might just take me a second, Russ. I'm just going to need you to entertain the crowd.
All right, so why it's offensive to call people bozos, I'm going to explain it. See, immediately after you do it, you realize it's one of those insults that, while it sounds innocent at face value, there's an undertone of just dismissing your entire intelligence.
Is that what you did
character.
To me? That's what you did to me.
Well, that's what it felt. And when you care about someone and you call them a bozo,
I hope you got more gas in the tank. This is going to take me
heavy. Oh, I'm talking. It weighs heavy on your heart. You know, it weighs heavy on your heart. You don't want to feel that way about the people you love, you know?
Well, I'm happy that you feel that way.
I don't think I've ever called anyone a bozo before.
I like it.
That's what I'm saying, because it's kind of harsh.
I like saying
I felt it. I felt it. I felt it. And I apologize. Bad host. Bad host.
Bad host. Bad host.
There you go. There you go.
Thank you, Matt.
All right, I got the stream. I got the stream up. I got the chat up. It's loading. Get your best comments in now.
Best comments
before I pop this baby out.
I mean, we're probably going to start from the beginning anyway, but yeah, fire those comments away. We'll get there. We'll get there.
It's loading. Here it comes.
Good thing we're not on a tight schedule.
Not at all. All right, here we go. Here we go. We've got the chat, baby. We're back. We got the chat. All the bozos are here.
Oh, no bozo. That's the hashtag no bozo.
All the bozos.
Yeah.
All right, so let's see. I think it looks like it started us from like a midway point. This doesn't look like the beginning. I don't know. Maybe it is.
What do you see at the very top?
Better be on Blu-ray?
On your screen?
Sounds like a comment out of nowhere from Dickie Holmes. Dickie Holmes.
Oh, I thought you meant that was someone's handle.
No. Oscar, what's up, Oscar? We got Q Branch MI6. We got MCCI 10I.
Yeah.
I don't know how to say that. Richard Curtis.
That was the villain in The Crow, Matt. How do you... Come on.
Richard Curtis said, I could wait another couple of weeks for some 4K Kings news. You could or you couldn't? I think you meant couldn't, Richard.
I hope that was a typo, Rich.
Hey, Rich. We got The Office fan. We got Flamey.
Flamey.
We got Flamé.
Flamé.
We got Ed Raven, as we often like to say. Stevie Dan, Dan Joker, what's happening? Marcos Esquandoles. We saying that name right?
I believe so.
I think it's
Marco.
Marcus. Or is it Marco?
Marco, let us know if we're saying your name right.
Richard Curtis.
We
already said Rich, didn't we?
Yeah, we got Mellow Fellow. It's Mint. All of our favorites are here tonight. Oh, welcome, everyone.
We love all of you.
Masters of the Universe will look great on 4K. Totally agree.
Will.
Totally agree.
Really will.
Dude, we watched it not that long ago, and it was awesome.
Yeah.
And
I grew up on that movie. I used to watch it all the time.
I
as
think
a
I
kid.
should have grown up on it.
Oh, it was incredible.
Read what the Office fan has to say.
I was wanting a toy.
I was wanting.
Oh, we lost the chat. Oh no, these glitches are happening again. We lost it, Matt.
People love bringing that movie up. I'm not going to say it. Anthony DeLongis is the guy with the steel toe boot in Roadhouse. Says Billy's Movies.
Okay.
All right, Anthony.
And he deserves to be everywhere.
There he goes. Tony DeLongis, also Roadhouse 88. See, a lot of people know they're Tony DeLongis.
Well, we did too. He played little.
Clearly not.
Little. What was his name?
Guyver is my shit. See, Guyver deserves a reboot. Yeah, we need that Guyver drop.
If Guyver's so good, why does it need a reboot?
A lot of people talking Guyver. A lot of Guyver. Have y'all seen Obsession? It's awesome. I really want to see that.
Me too. I'm scared though.
Really want to see that for sure.
I just learned about that movie today. Well, yesterday I clarified. My wife told me about it, and I had no idea what she was talking about. And then you told me, no, it looks good.
Yep. Look, some people here saying Shaw 84 loved it, saw it twice in the theaters. Jordan's back. Gentlemen, nice to see you.
Gwildor,
Russ.
Gwildor.
You were so far away from getting that right.
Yeah. Samsonite. I was way off. Dude, what was his little instrument? His little...
Yeah, it's like the key that like opens the Eternia.
Yeah, I love how Masters of the Universe is like a combination of Star Wars, Close Encounters, Back to the Future, and I guess He-Man.
Everything of all of the above.
It's like the source material they ignored the most. Seriously, it's such a mishmash of canon doing this worked here, this is popular here, let's get it all here.
Let's steal, what was it, Star Wars soundtrack? And,
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
it's just, and it worked. I don't know why. That movie honestly should be terrible.
Yeah.
And it's not.
It's not.
It's incredible.
It is
What a
not.
feat.
What a feat. So it looks like everybody's here tonight. We're so happy to see 4K Kings, more like 4K Bozos. What? And some McGruber talk. Love that as well. Good evening, guys. What's up, Big Boss Squirtle? Taking an extended poop break to tune in. Are you at work pooping?
McGruber needs a physical release. Oh, yes. I would love for an Arrow McGruber.
That movie's
something hysterical. No, the dude, the part in that movie where he's telling what's his name, Ryan Felipe, when he's telling him the backstory of how him and Val Kilmer became enemies, It is hysterical because it's
Basically, he's the enemy.
Oh yeah, it's terrible. It's like I love that movie, man.
Yeah, no, that movie has its moments.
Has its moments. Overall, no, that's a solid film.
A lot of Obsession was crazy. Opening weekend, saw it again last night. A lot of people loving Obsession.
I know.
I thought the trailer was pretty fire.
I need to get on my P's and Q's and go check this out.
All right. Master of the Universe 88. Tony DeLongis was Blade, not Gwildor. Gwildorf. Blade.
Dude, that's I don't know why. You ever seen Dodgeball?
Yeah.
You have? There's one scene in that makes me laugh every time, and it's the easiest joke in the world, but it's the delivery and how where Ben Stiller, he's introducing his team, and he's like, Blade, Laser, Blazer. I don't know why when he says Blazer, I laugh every time, man.
Gets me every time.
Genius.
Let's see.
But anyway, back to Gwildor.
Yeah, Josh Waller's here. Bailey Taylor is up in here. Monkey Boy. McGaghag.
I wish they made a Walking Dead 4K. Yeah, I don't. You imagine how much that would cost? How many seasons and offshoots of that show are
Season
there?
1 would be cool in 4K. Let's see. We got somebody saying that they bought the Stranger Things because of our live stream covering it. We're owed a cut of that. Arrow owes us a cut.
Agreed.
Looks like this stream should turn into a conversation about Obsession. That's all anybody wants to talk about.
Yeah, I guess we're focusing on the wrong news.
Sounds like it.
We came here to talk about Masters of the Universe.
But not this crowd. All right, everybody. So happy to be here.
They're like, hey, guys, you took too much time off. We've moved on.
You know all that news you're about to talk about?
We stopped collecting. Now we're just going to the theater.
We already heard all the news.
Now.
Yeah.
We don't need to preserve shit.
By the way, this news is 3 weeks old, so thanks a lot. Have you seen Obsession?
Tell us something we don't know, you 4K bozos.
Bunch of 4K bozos. All right, Russ. Let's keep on going. We got a lot of show to cover here. A lot of asides.
That's right.
Some fun stuff, some good stuff.
I'm going to do my best to stop derailing it.
We're going to be talking about some Steelbook soon. We're going to be talking about some Shout soon, Criterion slate. Remember, we're going to be talking about Fight Club 4K and all of the changes that David Fincher made to that movie towards the end. And then we'll follow that up with a roaster toast from the audience.
And you know, dude, we haven't done this. We've been off. It's probably the longest patch that we've ever been off. Unexpectedly, of course. And I say this all the time. I get my news here, Matt. So even I'm out of the loop now.
You're ready. You're ready.
I'm primed.
You're primed for news. All right. So let's do it. Let me see here. So next up on the news for everyone that's excited, including yourself, Russ.
Oh, yeah.
I'm
stoked. I didn't know about Masters of the Universe. I'm stoked about that. I love that.
That's right. You didn't, did you?
No. No. I'm a bozo.
All right. Vinegar Syndrome time. Here we go. Vinegar Syndrome time. So lots happened with Vinegar Syndrome since we were here last. They did their halfway to Black Friday sale. They announced a couple of titles right out of the gate, and then they kind of, lingered some out there, some hidden ones that then they showed, and now we've kind of got the whole scope. Now, the one thing that I will say about this, going back to Masters of the Universe, is Vinegar Syndrome, they like to do little teasers of their releases, not in image form, but it's like, coming up on the 1st of, May, we're going to be releasing a action classic with 2 versions of the film, one that's never been seen before with a blah, blah, blah. Like they give you this whole thing. And then the crowd goes wild trying to figure out what it is. And then they find out what it is. And I feel like maybe to Vinegar Syndrome's detriment, a lot of people in their own head were expecting something else or wanting something else. And when it's not that, their releases are just like, oh, this is crap. This isn't what we wanted. I wanted this and this and this. I think they should just drop them and not even
drop
tease
the previews
and not even tease anything.
Well, Arrow does that as well.
They do an image, but they don't hype anything up like we're about to do this, this, and this. And why I'm going to say that is,
gotcha.
This VSU that they dropped, people expected it to be Masters of the Universe based on the language that was used, and it was not.
And our videos,
of course.
I believe we had a short that went, what was it, quadruple platinum,
ultra viral.
It was so we predicted that.
We did. It went ultra viral. So I'm assuming you didn't see any of the Vinegar Syndrome.
I'm being serious. I waited.
Well, out this month in a VSU edition, Joe Dante's Explorers.
With Ethan Hawke.
Yeah, and
the rich woman who owns no, the chick from Lost Boys and all that.
Is she? Maybe I'm thinking the other boy that's in it.
Yeah. Oh, River Phoenix.
River Phoenix.
And I'm thinking of the Mel Brooks. Wait, I don't know. Let's just keep going.
Let's keep going. I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Though. Ethan Hawke and River Phoenix. Yes.
Shout Factory apparently put this out in a collector's edition blue, but now we're getting this film in 4K, and it's coming out in a VSU, which we love. This is what it looks like from the side. Nice little package there.
It looks nice.
I'm not sure why, but I don't remember this at all.
I've never seen it.
I didn't even know what it was.
I think this is the one Joe Dante movie I haven't seen.
I don't even know what this was. This is sandwiched between Gremlins and Inner Space.
Yeah, and that makes sense. We were born in 82.
Mm-hmm.
So what? Gremlins was 84. Inner Space was like 87.
Yes,
we were young.
Yeah.
Hey, it's surprising we've seen Inner Space.
Yeah, and so I had to do a little bit of research, even reading about what this movie even was. And allegedly, this movie was not only rushed into production, but it was never properly finished due to deadlines by studios. And now Vinegar Syndrome's got it, which it sounds like that's right up their alley. Movies that aren't even finished.
This will sit nicely next to Troll 2.
Basically. But Vinegar Syndrome, of course, giving you everything possible as usual. 3-disc 4K release, new 4K restoration from the original camera negative, Dolby Vision and HDR, a new feature-length making of documentary, which includes new interviews from back then, which have never before been seen.
So we're getting like Kid Ethan interviews?
I believe so.
Kid Hawke.
A 60-minute making of documentary from 2021, 34 minutes of deleted scenes, and a student film by the screenwriter, and a new commentary by the Movie Oubliette podcast.
Who's the screenwriter?
I don't know. Who's the Movie Oubliette podcast? He didn't call us.
Oh, I know what that is. But I meant the screenwriter because did they go on to become a filmmaker? I don't know. I'm just expecting some significance, and apparently there's none.
There's none. This is what it looks like on the inside as well. You got your old Magna Class box and the nice slip on the inside.
Atari or an Intellivision game.
I thought the same thing. That looks like an Atari game.
Looks like Asteroids.
Yes, that looks like an Atari game.
Looks like a special UC library.
So
I feel like we keep cutting off Lindsay.
No, I just jumped in.
That
was my
Jump
bad.
right in.
That was my bad.
Jump right in, Lindsay, whenever you need to. But considering...
Oh, look at Kid Hawke.
Dude, I know.
He's a little pudgy guy, ain't he?
Kind of. I mean, considering what this movie is, I'm surprised I didn't know about this movie or find out what this is.
This seems like it would be required viewing
Absolutely.
for us 80s babies.
I know. Young boys build a craft to fly into outer space. Like, that's literally what it's about.
How did we miss this but saw Flight of the Navigator?
Seriously, I was just thinking about that movie.
Which one?
Flight of the Navigator.
Masterpiece, isn't it?
Love it.
Yeah.
Oh, God. That little Fred Savage look-alike and his little alien boy. Oh, man. Little alien snail.
You got Paul Rubens doing the voice of the alien.
Is he really
He's
in Flight of the Navigator?
Yeah,
I never knew that.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, look, you learn something new every day, Matt.
Every day.
But back to Kid Hawke.
You had all the Joe Dante regulars are in here. Rob Bottin
wait, Dick Miller's in this
Dick
too?
Miller's in there, yeah.
No way.
Of American Werewolf in London fame, special effects artist. He's doing all the effects in this.
I think you mean The Howling.
And that. He did both. It's a shame that this didn't go further, but it sounds like it was a real disaster. So I guess that's maybe why.
It could be a reason.
Could be a reason.
I mean, when things are disasters, they don't go too far. You know?
No. And yeah, so I didn't see a lot of movement, a lot of motion for this when it got announced, because I do think a lot of people, again, based on what was revealed about it, were like, this is Masters of the Universe. So excited to finally get it. And then it was this. I think people were deflated a little. Lindsay, tell me if I'm wrong in the chat. If people are like, oh my God, I can't believe it's the Explorers, or people are a little let down. But
I bet everyone in the chat is like, I grew up on Explorers. It's a
maybe
good movie, underrated. It probably is. It's Joe Dante. I don't doubt it for a second.
I have a mixed bag here. It looks like quite a few people say it's okay.
Okay.
Some people say it's great. A couple of people said the ending is kind of weak.
Sounds like there wasn't an ending. According to this, it was rushed and never really got completed.
You know what's crazy? I might catch some shit for this. I feel like the Burbs ending feels like that.
Well, they have that director's cut coming on the Shout Select release. Remember we talked about that?
Yep. So it's a Joe Dante thing, is what I'm saying.
Well,
he's like Ridley Scott. He needs multiple cuts.
I'm always excited when as long as they keep doing stuff and they're putting these VSUs out.
Yeah,
you know, every now and then it hits for me, and every now and then it doesn't. But even when it doesn't, I'm like, this is still good.
And that's a VSU is the proper home for a Joe Dante forgotten kids movie. Absolutely. Yes. And you can't be upset we're getting Masters of the Universe through Toy Robot.
Absolutely. Maybe this one day. We'll see. We'll find out. May I take a brief aside before we talk about the rest of the Vinegar Syndrome news?
I'll allow it.
I think you might be interested in this, and maybe you already knew about this. I did not. Also, while we were away, there was a news article that I read that the Hollywood Reporter put out that said just recently, like this month, like early May, Joe Dante himself screened an assembly cut of Gremlins.
Yeah, I did see that.
Did you see that? Did you read about that? Did you see what was included in that?
I saw him on the red carpet, like somebody was interviewing him, and he was like, "Oh, Baby Yoda, clearly that's a ripoff of Gizmo." I mean, you know, he was going on about how influential it was.
Yeah. 2.5 hours long.
Man,
that's an assembly cut right there,
dude. And 45 minutes of it is Phoebe Cates describing her trauma about Santa Claus.
An hour.
I want to see it.
It's about an hour longer, apparently. So here's a little bit of details that I saw: extensive alternate takes, deleted scenes, extended Gremlins and character moments, and allegedly the first Gremlin doesn't even show up until an hour in.
Wow.
Dude,
this is epic.
It's an epic Gremlins feature. So allegedly, there's only one surviving copy of this on a VHS that was given to a guy who I guess runs the Gremlins Museum, which is like an online thing. I don't know if it's physical or not. But the owner of that tape spent months cleaning it up, digitizing it so that they could have it for the showing, which they then had. I have no idea if we'll ever see that on physical media, but when I saw, I was like, wow, 2.5 hour Gremlin cut. That's wild.
All right, Rustradamus is saying if we are going to see it on physical media, it'll be a promotional tool for Gremlins 3 debuting.
That might,
which is it's in the works. They're doing it.
I feel like that's why they even had this coming out, was because of that, right?
Yeah.
Let's get people ready.
Yeah, exactly. We're lubing it up.
Lube them up, baby.
Yeah.
Get it nice and lubed up.
Now we're back to our old weird euphemisms from the old live stream.
Keep it lubed. Keep it lubed. It's the way we like it.
I'm sounding like a bozo.
So just wanted to, like I said, take a quick aside. It's Joe Dante related. I thought you wouldn't mind.
No, it's great.
Great news.
I
Okay.
agree. I would definitely be interested in checking that out.
At the same time,
wouldn't you?
Yeah, I'd love to see it. At the same time,
more of the Futtermans.
Yeah,
Dick Miller and
an extra hour of them.
I want to learn a backstory of the mean old lady.
Maybe
from the bank who gets on the.
Maybe you'll get a little of that.
The Gremlins drove her up the wall.
Yeah. Also released at the same time as Explorers was Nightwatch. Do you remember Nightwatch?
Yeah, I heard about it once.
Do you remember this like at all?
I remember this came out, I want to say in 99, 98 maybe. And I just remember the cast because I was still on that high of Train Spotting.
Yep.
And
it was like, oh, anything Ewan McGregor caught my eye at that time. But I never saw it. I feel like in America, this went like direct to video almost.
It came out in 1997.
I was close.
This trailer was on, maybe not this one. This is Vinegar Syndrome's one, but this trailer was on my Train Spotting VHS.
I didn't own. I had in my experience, I ordered Train Spotting on pay-per-view and recorded it.
Okay,
so I didn't have a physical, the real one.
Yeah, and when I saw this, and I was like, "What is Nightwatch with Ewan McGregor?" And it like hit me. I was like, "Oh my god, that's that trailer." I had to, I could have fast forwarded, but I sat through all the shit in the beginning. I was like, "That's that trailer I used to watch all the time before Train Spotting came on."
Yeah,
you had Josh Brolin in here. You had Nick Nolte. I think look at Josh Brolin. Look how young he's looking.
Fresh off the set of Goonies.
Real fresh off the set of Goonies, baby. But I don't know. And was that my boy Brad Dourif? Well, there's Nick. Wow, this is a stacked cast.
It really is, man. But that makes me wonder why isn't this?
Why does it suck?
I've never heard anybody. Why is this? Why is this a life less ordinary? Why? I've never heard anyone really go off about, hey man, you got to see Nightwatch.
Yeah.
Especially considering it's coming out the year after Train Spotting.
Yeah.
That shit slapped.
Yeah, it did. I don't know. It did, as we all know. But this is it. This is another release that came out again. I think there were some lukewarm feelings on this being announced.
Yeah, I'm saying I bet this is the kind of movie at 97 you probably rented at the video store or caught on cable, and you probably you bonded with it. It's perfect entertainment, but nothing deeper. It's not special. It's just it's like a slice of 90s Nostalgia.
Nostalgia.
Yeah.
This was also announced around that same time.
Now this is like Russ childhood nostalgia.
Let's hit it, Russ. Tell me what you know about this.
I'm just turned on by the cover.
Childhood nostalgia of hot older women licking dead corpses.
If there's a heaven, that's what it looks like for me.
Are you imagining you're the dead corpse and this hot older woman is licking your face?
I don't want to share that.
But. So this was the other title that Vinegar Syndrome announced at the same time. So kind of an interesting little bit of a lineup there.
I know nothing about
this. Is I don't want to say it out loud and be wrong, so I'm going to say it triumphantly once I found out I'm right.
No, it is a movie.
No, it is. But who directed it is
Coppola. Kurosawa?
Not Kurosawa.
No, don't say it's Kid Hawke. Dude, he's way too young to direct the Macabre. I feel like I'm looking up the wrong one. Anyway, let's move along. I feel like I'm woefully out of my depth. Spielberg?
I thought it was Bava. Lamberto Bava.
Mario Bava or Umberto Bava?
It is Lamberto Bava. Right. Bava. See, I didn't want to say it out loud and be wrong and get roasted.
And Lamberto Bava, he didn't do All the Colors of the Dark, did he?
No.
And
then just the other day, Vinegar Syndrome announced these titles for their follow-up, which are now on sale on their website right now. The Boys in the Band. Cinematography.
Is this about NSYNC?
It's Friedkin. It's another Friedkin jam.
It's a freaking Friedkin
It's a
movie
freaking Friedkin. It's like
it's
one of his first movies, I think.
Nah, no, I'm vaguely aware. This, you know what? In my mind, I always put this in the same category as De Palma's Phantom of the Paradise, where there are two movies by directors I love, but just the titles, and I feel like I don't know. I'm not interested for some reason.
Yeah, I will say, which is kind of interesting, is that this, in the event that you missed Sorcerer, this also comes with the feature-length Friedkin documentary.
Well, I'm buying it.
You got to buy it if you didn't buy Sorcerer.
I'm not a big NSYNC guy.
Thanks to Criterion.
It's Vinegar Syndrome, but you're welcome that we're finally getting another Friedkin 4K. Where is the French Connection?
Nowhere to be seen.
Nowhere to be seen. We're also getting The Mangler.
Oh, shit. Now, this is a trailer I remember from VHS.
Hell yeah.
All the time, man. Toby Hooper, Robert Englund. It was like showcasing anyone. Probably like, Stephen King watched it once. Like, whoever they could attach on this.
They had to.
Yeah. That was a great
He's
trailer.
in it and directed it, right? Robert Englund?
No, I think it's Toby Hooper.
Oh, I thought he wrote it. I thought he directed it and starred in it.
Doesn't Clive Barker have? I don't know. Like I said, that trailer was trying
woefully
to
out of our depth here.
From Robert Englund, from Edgar Allan Poe. It was everybody in that trailer. But no, Robert Englund did Phantom of the Opera, and he did 976 Evil. I don't believe he did this. He stars in it.
There's someone out there. I think it's Movies Palace of Blood.
Wait, it's a Stephen King novella, I believe.
Movies Palace of Blood, I think is the name. If you're out there, they give us shit all the time for not covering Vinegar Syndrome, and this is why. We're out of our depth. We don't know who directed what, who stars in it, what year did what come out.
Hey, ask the chat. I think I was correct on everything I just stated.
I think you're wrong.
Well, no, I think I'm right. I think you're thinking...
I'll look it up right now.
Yeah, don't look at you, You know what? Don't try to bozo me live.
Directed by Toby Hooper.
Thank you. There's one. What's it based on?
Ted Levine.
Based on Ted Levine. No.
Also, what's it based on?
Is there a Stephen King association?
A laundry folding machine has been possessed by a demon, causing it to develop homicidal tendencies.
No, Stephen King didn't write that. No other human being did.
A laundry
that was
folding
either
machine?
Stephen King or AI.
It's not even like a laundromat. It's a laundry folding machine. Who the hell has a laundry folding machine?
Well, it takes place in like a sweatshop or something.
Nice.
Because that's what Robert Englund in the trailer, dude. He's like walking around all angry, looking like a dictator.
I'm looking it up right now. I don't know.
The Stephen King thing, I may be wrong on.
Yeah.
Toby Hooper directed it, though. And obviously, they were putting Robert Englund. I want to say it was a King thing as well.
We got to get off of Vinegar Syndrome. We got to move on.
This is fun.
They also re-released 3 titles with new limited edition slips. One is The Keep, one is Southern Comfort, and one is Roadhouse. That's it.
What is that?
It's a broken beer bottle was in the shape of Patrick's face. I think.
Oh, wow.
Am I wrong?
Sure.
Am I wrong?
Man,
I don't know.
This is a rare miss, in my opinion, for Vinegar Syndrome. I'm sure it's rigid. They know.
It looks hefty.
They know what they're doing when it comes to keeping shit rigid. But I don't know about this artwork, dude. Nothing about this feels more like Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas or something.
I see a face. I'm assuming there's a face there.
And look, I know they probably don't have they can't license Swayze, but I don't know, man. This is it
opened up. So you're basically getting the same slip and insides that you got from the VSU, but now it just slides into this case instead of the Magna Clasp, which we all got.
That's a strange cover, man.
It's weird. It is. It caught me by surprise too. I was like, broken beer bottle, but is that a face or am I just seeing that?
It feels very disconnected from the movie.
Yeah, even a broken beer bottle. Like, yeah, I get it. But I mean,
the all white too is a little.
Yeah, the white.
The white, yes. It doesn't feel anything like the vibe of the movie. That's strange.
Yeah.
Well,
so.
Okay.
All right, Vinegar Syndrome. Okay. So there you have it. That's our Vinegar Syndrome lineup.
I think at this point, Vinegar Syndrome doesn't want us covering them.
Did anybody pick up anything at the Barnes & Noble 50% off Vinegar Syndrome sale, which, as far as I'm aware, was the first time they ever did this?
I came so close. I almost was going to pick up that the Cinematographica.
Yes.
Gridlocked.
Yes.
Or no, gang related.
Yes.
And it was Blu-ray. And
okay.
I was like, you know what? I'm going to wait till 4K. And I decided not to. Something in my heart told me it just didn't feel right. The pictures weren't lining up.
Yep. And this is where I got screwed. This is where I got super screwed. And I will share this anecdote with the audience briefly. Anytime that I've ever bought anything from Vinegar Syndrome, obviously it's always on their site. Anytime they ever sell anything else elsewhere, you're not usually getting their exclusives or anything along those lines. Mm-hmm. There was one time that I bought on deep discount the Sidekicks VSU, and it had the picture of the VSU packaging. I lined up the the SKU number and everything, and I was like, okay, this must be it. Bought it, and sure enough, it literally was it. So I was like, okay, well, I guess sometimes maybe they parse these out to other sites. So for the Barnes & Noble sale, I went on there. I looked at everything that was there. There were two titles that caught my eye. One was Time Crimes, and one was Miami Connection. Now, in some instances, the pictures that were shown for other titles showed it as the regular. Congo, as an example. Normally, if you saw the box in a certain way, you would know, okay, that's the collector's edition. The regular, you can see the 4K label. You can see the plastic Amaray case.
Could you imagine ordering Congo and not getting the Gorilla Rave?
That's why I would never order that from anywhere else.
Immediately returned.
But then there were titles that looked like the collector's edition one, where they were using the collector's edition art. Some had the collector's edition art, some did not. So my brain was thinking, okay, they wouldn't just put the wrong art up here. That's like a bait and switch kind of a thing. Mm-hmm. Maybe I'm just woefully ignorant and naive, but if I'm looking at the packaging that you're showing to me, which is literally the special edition packaging for Miami Connection as an example, that's what I think I'm buying. If it wasn't that, put the regular picture there. So I bought Miami Connection and Time Crimes, both half off, a steal. And when they showed up, they were both the regulars. Both of them were the regulars, and I was so pissed off because I was so excited. I was like, wow, I'm finally going to get that case that I really wanted for Miami Connection. And even though I already have Time Crimes, this is a 4K version. There's some extra stuff on it. I like the package. It was $22. Like, come on, let's get in there.
Well, Matt, there's a 4-letter word that begins with B I'm thinking of right now. But it's very offensive, and I don't want to say it out loud.
That's how I felt.
Was it bozo?
I felt like a bozo.
Oh, no.
A boner. I felt like
boner.
Either one. I felt
boner. You already bought Sliver from Vinegar Syndrome.
So buyer beware. It's still available out there, but do not look at the pictures. Just assume you're getting regulars across the board, which sucks.
Can I tell you a bozo moment of my own?
Yeah.
But it worked out beautifully in the end.
Okay.
So at one time, a half a year ago or so, I was on Amazon and I saw the same thing with Miami Connection. The photo was that of the VSU.
Yep.
And the price was pretty good. And Christmas was coming up. And I was like, you know what? I got to get a gift for the 4K King and my wife, Matt.
Thank you.
So I was like, he doesn't know Miami Connection. I can get this VSU cheap. It's odd. It's on Amazon. I was like, all right, I'm going to take a chance. Received it. It was the standard edition. And I can't give it to. That's embarrassing. If I showed up with a standard edition 4K for a gift, you're going to laugh me out the door.
Embarrassing.
Yeah, I can't do that. But it worked out in the end because one of our viewers, they were asking for something that was kind of personal to the channel, and they've supported us, given us super chats so many times. And I was like, this is the perfect thing. This has history with the channel, and it's also a movie I love, the 5 out of 5 film. Yeah. So it worked out for me, and it ended up being, how do I put this? Unbozo-like.
Very unbozo-like. It sounds like an unbozo-like story.
Yeah, but it was very sweet in the end. I thought so.
Okay, very nice. Well, I'm going to give you a round of applause because you are a very nice person. But however, Barnes & Noble is not. They've screwed me again, and in July when we go there to do 50% off Criterion, I'm waiting to be screwed one more time. We got to like run a poll. Do we think Matt's going to get screwed again? Yes or no? I'm sure it's going to be lopsided yes, but I hope you all are thinking of me when we finally get there.
And it'd be different if it was consensual.
I mean, I'm going to show up with like 10 titles on the list, so I can't possibly go home empty-handed.
For Criterion,
yes,
right?
I'm going to need to make sure.
Dude, you got, you did get
We got a lot.
Did
I got screwed.
Did you get any? Well, no, last time. I'm too
like 2.
short. I couldn't tell. Oh, you got 2? Yeah.
I got 2.
But my list is hefty as well, my friend.
Speaking of Criterion, a perfect segue into their August announcements. And here they are. For Russ, you, and maybe the audience who hasn't had a chance to see them or talk about them, we've got Harlan County, USA, American Dream, Safe, Little Odessa, Kazuhara and Sachiki Kobayashi, 5 radical documentaries by that person. I said that in reverse. And Coup de Torchon.
Coup d'etat.
So this is another month where I was like, what? And again, that looks poorly on me, I'm sure. And I'm ready to take that smoke. That looks poorly on me. Fine.
You are an uncultured bozo.
That's fine.
I've seen all of these, Matt.
That's fine.
And I can give you a thorough review on the spot right now. You just pick one and I'll do it.
Honestly, looking at this, and I haven't seen any of them, but I love Julianne Moore. I think she's a great actress. I've heard that movie she's great in it. And that would be one I'd be interested in checking out.
Oh, yeah. Look, I have not seen any of these either. That's why we do a YouTube channel about movies.
Obviously.
But, I know things about Harlan County, USA and Safe.
Okay.
The others...
Not so much?
Not so much.
Tim Roth, the main name on Little Odessa, I've never even heard of that.
No.
And Edward Furlong, second build.
Oh.
You've met him.
I did meet Edward Furlong.
Yeah.
Right? He was a good dude.
He's a good dude.
He actually, if you want to know, I caught him. He snuck out to go get some trim.
Yeah.
He did. I'm being serious. And it was crazy because when he walked off, I was like, oh, he's not at his booth there. And, I was at a hotel, walked by him again. He was walking by with Monica Keena. You know who she is?
I think so.
She was in Freddy vs. Jason.
Okay.
I think she was Dawson's Creek, I believe, maybe. Okay. But she was in some stuff. And I didn't know this at the time. A year later, I was reading something and I was like, oh, they're dating. Like, that wasn't known yet. I was like, oh, shit. And they, were both, they left their booths for, or maybe they were just getting something to eat. That's probably more plausible, man. Why did my mind go to, hey, they got a room and...
What a great story. It's more interesting than these 6 titles. Compelling and rich.
Well, maybe Criterion will put this out, Matt.
No shade on anybody that likes these. It's just these were all big whiffs for me. I think I'm mainly just waiting for waiting for French Connection to show up. So when it's not there, I'm like, son of a bitch.
You're angry.
I am.
And no shade for people sneaking off to fornicate at conventions either.
No shade at all.
We're humans.
Lindsay, do you have anything to say about these titles?
I'm also in the dark here.
I was going to say, does anybody? Can I get some quotes from the chat on this?
Okay, so let's see. Google's Trow said, even I am underwhelmed by this month.
Oh, thank you.
Thank God someone agrees.
Yes.
The Office fan said, we need that Frankenstein and K-pop Criterion release. I'm assuming it'll be around November for those.
Probably.
See, words like Frankenstein and Demon Hunters. That sounds more of my 5th grade level of what I'm looking for in Criterion,
Not Coup de Torchon.
I can't even say it. You able to watch it?
No, Dan Joker said skip month.
Skip month.
And for those who watch this and give us shit, we are completely joking. We are open-minded to watch all of these.
Absolutely.
We're just taking the piss out of ourselves and having a laugh at the fact that, hey, we don't know these.
And I'm sure some of these are excellent that we may or may not enjoy or may not ever watch, but I'm sure that these are great additions to the catalog. Just not for me. Not for you. Not for Lindsay either.
Nope. We may call people bozos, but we'll call ourselves bozos when it's apt as well.
So let's get into something that's maybe a little bit more up our alley, and that's Steelbooks. We're a little bit more the Steelbook audience, the Steelbook crowd.
Are they putting out Fast and Furious?
How many Fast and Furious can we get?
Oh man, are we finally gonna get the Jason Statham box set?
Finally.
Oh, I want that so bad. Will they finally announce it?
July 7th, 4K, and a Sony Steelbook for its 45th anniversary. For the 100th time.
45th.
The Evil Dead.
Wow. Matt, I don't know if you know this, but from the VHS days, the DVD days, I've been praying for them to put out Evil Dead.
Finally.
In
4K.
This is on home video. Finally.
Thank you, Sony.
Finally.
For doing the Lord's work. Has it always said Sam Raimi's The Evil Dead like that? It's like a lot of real estate on the spine. I mean, I'm not mad at him, but I just always...
You're right.
It's kind of a lot.
Oh, definitely not on the spine.
You know what I mean?
Well, I guess. Well, didn't they make one? No, they haven't. Oh,
Maybe they want you to make sure that you know that this is his.
I was about to say the Alvarez one.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's Evil Dead as well, yeah. I guess.
That's probably why.
It does look silly. I'm from the days where the only name you saw on the cover of this was Stephen King's. Back to him again.
Yeah.
It was like the most terrifying experience. Blah, blah, blah. That was why I rented it as a kid.
Well, this is coming from Sony. Love what they're doing. This was previously released in a standalone 4K as well as 4K in the Groovy collection. So if you missed out a couple of hundred other times, now's your chance.
That was a joke.
But I don't think that's ever been put out in a Steelbook though. So that's that's a thing.
It has. I own it in a Steelbook.
Oh, in that double one.
I have the Evil Dead 1 and 2 in the 4K Steelbook, and then I have Army of Darkness Steelbook. So I'm done. I don't need any more Evil Dead. I got them all.
I'm going to need you to cross-reference.
No. I have the remake. I have the remake in a Steel. I have the Evil Dead collection in a Steelbook, and they don't exist past.
Well,
you're a man of taste.
I am. Cross-reference your Evil Dead steals because there's something that was brought up about this one which fans are rejoicing about.
Uh-oh.
And outside of fans celebrating 45 years of double dipping, the supplements from the DVD are now here, whereas previously on the previous 4K release, the supplements from the DVD were not.
Well, I still have my Book of the Dead DVD.
So you might still have all.
I'm good.
Obviously, you still have all that stuff. I think it's just having it all in one place. Now it's all in one place again, where it was not before.
I'll have to check which one I have, if it's lacking these features or not.
Yep. This is what it looks like opened up.
I mean, they're going all old school.
They're going old school, and maybe they're doing it just in time for Evil Dead Burn to hit the theaters. There it is.
This is actually going to be in theaters.
Every family has its demons, Russ. July 10th.
Yeah. You want to go, Matt?
I'm going to avoid this one. We watched the other one because we felt like we needed to.
We begrudgingly watched it. We were like, this was in the infancy of this channel where we were like, let's try and do some reviews. And everyone was like, nah, guys, just make jokes and talk about physical media. And but we sat through Evil Dead Rise. And we didn't have anything nice to say.
I hated it. Did you see the trailer for this yet?
No.
You might later. So Evil Dead Burn coming to a theater near you. But next.
Update.
If you remember, Russ, we talked about the fact that in its 40th anniversary, Howard the Duck is coming out in a Steelbook, and this is the art. It's been revealed. This is what we're going to get. Now, this is a German, there's like a German label on this, but this is also the U.S. I only had a high res of the German one at the time. I have a open one that is the U.S., but this is what they're going with.
Nope. My QUACK-FU Digibook is
nope.
Superior.
QUACK-FU only for me.
My QUACK-FU Digibook is superior to every Howard the Duck release that has existed prior to it and will ever exist after it. Be honest, is my QUACK-FU cover better than this?
No.
Oh, what?
I don't like that at all.
You're insane.
This I'm not so upset by. It's a little weird. I would prefer I know they're trying to go the comic book route. I would prefer the original art. Why I like this one more, take a guess. The main star's on it. Where's your QUACK-FU? She is not.
I know.
And you have a little bit more imagery. I like, Howard with the lightning bolt sunglasses on the inside here. You got,
You know what I don't like about it? And honestly, it is cool. I shouldn't say don't like about it. There's nothing wrong with this at all.
Yeah.
But the one thing I prefer about my QUACK-FU edition or the original artwork, this artwork tells me that the movie knows it's silly And the movie wasn't aiming to be like this when it came out.
No.
It had a much more like, we're aiming for the Star Wars as Lucas was going.
Yeah.
He wasn't trying to make hey, it's a comic book movie.
Yeah.
He wasn't trying to do that at all with this. Millions of us kids, what millions? Yeah, right. I don't know. Whoever watched watching Howard the Duck. There was no, I guarantee you 80% of people who watched this didn't even know it was based on a comic book.
No.
And that's what I'm saying. To lean in on that feels cheap to me because it's not like Richard Donner's Superman hit and they were like, oh shit, let's make Howard the Duck. This was Lucas and his little person fetish and he wanted to do something fun, Yeah. And of course it was bizarre as shit. But in a good way. I love the movie.
Okay.
And I love Leah Thompson in this.
Thank you.
Do as well. But yeah, I don't, that's what's bugging me about the artwork. The artwork is in on the joke and it wasn't meant to be a joke.
And QUACK-FU is the joke.
QUACK-FU is a reference to something in the movie. QUACK-FU is for connoisseurs who are in the know about Howard the Duck.
Connoisseurs.
Yeah, maybe that's the problem. You don't get it.
I like how when it's opened up, you got Howard and Beverly here, Leah Thompson falling in love. I like how you got a lot going on here. I like this. I think this looks nice.
It's not bad. It just, you know what this reminds me of? It reminds me of the limited edition reissue Steelbooks, where it's like comic looking that you'd find at Walmart or something like that. That's what it's giving me the vibe of. And to me, Howard the Duck is special because it's such a misfire. It's such a glorious misfire. And this is trying to make it like it's Guardians of the Galaxy or something.
Maybe this will be the one I finally pick up. There's no other details. There's no word about any upgrades or extra features. It might just be a Steelbook reissue and that's it. Don't know.
Nah, man. You go QUACK-FU or you go home.
Well, I'm happy to see that we're still celebrating Howard the Duck 40 years on.
Yeah. Dude, hold out until you get the cover where it's just Leah Thompson.
I will. You're right. Eventually we'll get there.
You get that Leah Thompson box set.
The old Leah Thompson box set.
Topped off with the DVD complete series of Caroline in the City.
And Chicken Ladies or Chicken
Ladies.
Chicken Sisters.
Chicken Sisters.
Chicken Ladies with Leah Thompson and dude from Kids in the Hall.
I watched Caroline in the City.
I did too.
I liked it.
You said that. You were fucking proud.
I was proud.
I watched
it and I liked it. Next Steelbook, Russ. Enough Leah Thompson love.
Don't worry, man. I like wings.
Talladega Nights.
That makes sense.
You're getting both cuts in 4K. There's a theatrical and an extended version, both coming in 4K.
I have to admit, I like that cover. And I picked up the 40-year-old virgin Steelbook where it was similar to this.
This looks perfect for
a lower tier Drew Struzan.
Yeah.
A lower tier version of his artwork, but for these comedies.
Okay.
But for Talladega Nights, that is more than appropriate.
No, I think this looks perfect for it.
It really does. Actually, I'm almost going to go out on a limb and say it looks too good for it.
Too good. You know, I'll maybe shock you, but I've only seen this movie one time. Saw it in the theater, and that was it.
Not shocking me at all. I did the same thing. Not in the theater, but I watched it one time, and that's it.
I'd love to rewatch
it. It disappointed me.
Yeah.
I remember I just didn't...
On the heels of Anchorman?
I guess. I don't know. It just did. And I love John C. Reilly. I think he's hysterical. But there was something about this movie. It didn't... There were parts I chuckled in. It just didn't...
Didn't click all the way.
Yeah, I don't know what it was for me on this one.
All right. Well, this is coming out as well. And then lastly, teased but no real details, Interview with the Vampire.
How long has this been teased for?
$52.
That's an expensive vampire.
That's an expensive tease.
That's an expensive interview.
Yeah, that is an expensive interview. I mean, $8 more and you got the Kill Bill Whole Bloody Affair like collector's thing. I mean, this, I don't know what you're getting with this outside of the steel. No idea. But
I know it's not a 5-hour Neil Jordan cut.
It is not. I know a lot of fans for Interview with the Vampire. We talked about this in the ones that were like rumored and, you know, such in some of the videos we've done this year because this has been, like you said, rumored for a while, but now we're finally getting some pre-orders here. The pre-order date is December 30th. That's probably just a placeholder. It'll probably come a little sooner.
I just want one featurette of Anne Rice telling the story about how she hated Tom Cruise's casting, then saw the movie and did a complete 180. And she was like, oh my God, I can't picture anyone else now. That's impressive. That's impressive for your boy.
I think a lot of people feel that way about Tom.
Brad Pitt hated the movie.
I'm sure. And
he hated being on the set. And when you watch the movie, you could tell he's miserable.
Yeah, he's not happy about it.
Do it. He didn't want to be on. Yeah, he hated it. Another side fact, too, if we're going back to Explorers, you know who was meant to be in this movie?
Who?
River Phoenix.
As
he was interviewing Brad Pitt, Christian Slater's role.
Okay.
But obviously,
I could see that.
River Phoenix passed away, and then Christian Slater stepped in. You know what's pretty cool about that, too? Christian Slater didn't take a paycheck. He donated it all to, like, I don't know, it was either drug rehab or something like that. But he just stepped in, you know. I always thought that was cool.
That's very cool.
Another fun fact, Guns N' Roses butchered a Rolling Stones song for this movie. You remember that?
No, what was
the movie ends with Sympathy for the Devil, played by Guns N' Roses.
Oh, jeez.
The classic Rolling Stones song.
Classic.
They should have got me to do a commentary.
I was going to say, you got another fun fact? You going to spit another one out or what?
I had no idea you knew so much about
How
this
much
movie.
more, Russ, do you know about this? All right, let's see.
Dude, my bozo 14-year-old ass, I read these I read like at least the first 4 books of these chronicles. Yeah.
Lindsay, how's the chat doing? Do we need to check in? Do we need to say hi to anyone?
Yeah, go on in there.
Should we just jump in just for a sec? Let's just jump in and let's see if we can get a quick zinger.
I mean, that's what they're here for.
They're here for a couple of zingers.
Yeah, dude, they want to interact with us. They could just watch a video anytime. This is about community.
Ammo 720 says he likes to listen to us in the shower.
Who does?
I know, I thought that was interesting.
Ammo 720.
Pretty
You can't
intimate.
join the chat.
They
but
listen to us.
Yeah,
in
listen to us in the shower.
All right, well, watch where your hands go.
A lot more obsession talk. Let's get past here where it's all obsession talk. I'll pick Fight Club up 4K up in the sales. Fight Club 4K is great. We're going to be looking at that in a second, talking about some of the changes that were made and if that's a good thing or if that's a bad thing. See, Dickie Holmes, I heard Fight Club is edited. Stick to the Blu-ray.
They better have had the Never Been Kissed thing on there.
Oh, Lindsay's got to leave early. Run, hurry, go. Well, there she goes.
She is not seen. That's in the contract.
That's in the contract.
That's something I was discussing with my lawyers.
Leave your disguise on.
It will go great with Mac and me.
Explorers goes great with Mac and me.
Oh, is that an insult or compliment?
It looks like it starts off well, but goes downhill.
Interesting.
A cul-de-sac of loud, annoying.
He said it starts off well and goes downhill, like the kid in Mac and Me on the wheelchair.
There we go.
Man, that was clever.
That was clever. That was good.
How's that working out for you? Being clever.
I love Flight of the Navigator. I know no one knows of it. People need to know. Everyone knows Flight of the Navigator. Come on. We should have got that in a VSU. Second Sight put that out on a Blu-ray. That's the one I own.
No. I'm with that. If that's an interesting... Flight of the Navigator is a title. If you say it to some people, they have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay.
But if they know what you're talking about, they get excited, just like they do. I do, too, whenever I met somebody who remembered that movie.
Okay.
I have it on DVD.
Oh, Lindsay's back.
All right, everybody blink.
There she goes. And you missed her.
Did you have that? Did they ever put that out on Blu-ray or anything? I had that. It was like a white
Flight
case.
of the Navigator?
Yeah.
I have it on Blu-ray from Second Sight. They put it out in a thick, chunky box.
Were we doing this channel when that happened?
I don't know.
Man, why don't I have that?
I don't know. But it's never been in 4K. But that'd be nice.
Vinegar VSU.
Yep, here it comes. Let's see. What else? We got Blu-ray bunghole up in here. Saw the assembly cut at a double feature 35mm screening a few years back. Dante was there. Was cool as a fan, but can't say it added any significant difference. Hoping extendo cut leads to a new transfer for the original. All right. Let's see. We
confirming what I said. Robert Englund directed 976 Evil. Remember that fact
yes,
I dropped?
You dropped a lot of facts where I was completely wrong.
Oh, yeah.
And you were completely right.
That's right. You're starting to learn.
Let's see. A lot of people talking about what they got on the sale. They got Dark Half, which, okay.
You know what I wanted to pick up from Kino back to like Stephen King? I have a soft spot for a Graveyard Shift, man.
Look at this shit. Marco Squandola said the Dark Half came with the slip box. Why didn't mine? I feel so betrayed.
Yeah. Return it.
I'm going to return it.
Yeah, you should. You should.
I almost went there the other day.
That's false advertising.
Lost the will to live and stayed home.
I'll give you the number for my lawyer, but that might be conflict. Yeah, never mind. No, I won't. Find your own representation.
Let's see. Is anybody else saying that they bought something and got the good thing? Barnes & Noble sees you coming. It's a valid rant. To be fair, it is. It is valid, especially when you're showing the product there. I think that I'm buying, and turns out I'm not.
This would be hilarious if we went to the chat and everyone else's experiences were perfect. It was just you who got the standard.
Oh, God. I got the slip box. Like, fuck you. Skip month on Criterion.
They're getting VSUs or titles that didn't even have VSUs. You're getting that.
Jim 3471 says, I know Little Odessa has Tim Roth and Edward Furlong. That's all I know. Jim, I know that. It says it on the cover.
No, but he's saying
roasted.
He's saying like what I was saying about Nightwatch. It's like I remember that cast and that title and cover, but nothing else.
Yes, the Notorious Nemo, Evil Dead. I got that movie 1 billion times in 4K. 1 billion.
Wait, what about the Night of the Demons remake?
The Night of the Demons.
Did we reference that?
Did we? I don't know. But
I hate to say it, I kind of have a soft spot for that.
The Evil Dead Burn looks awesome. You bozos lack taste.
Yeah.
I don't know about
Fair.
that.
Fair
I don't know about that.
What do you mean you don't know about that?
That Evil Dead Burn looks good?
Well, yeah.
I mean, come on. You haven't even seen it yet.
Leave.
a lot of Howard the Duck talk. Love that. Smoking quack. Sure was, Jordan. When I was a kid, I was busy smoking quack.
Smoking quack.
Hell yeah. Overrated movie will not buy.
What is? Howard the Duck?
No. Underrated, if anything. So is Leah Thompson. She's underrated.
No,
I'd put her in the underrated category.
Howard the Duck is rated.
It's rated fairly?
I'd say so.
All
Yes.
Okay.
Well, actually, yes. No, that's a fair rating. What are you talking about? If anything, I might be on Jordan's side. It might be a little bit overrated.
Tom Hagen said, your voice is great when you're in the shower.
Whose voice?
Your voice sounds great when they're listening in the shower.
His name's Tom Hagen.
I'm
picturing Robert Duvall in a shower listening to me talk now.
And then Lindsay's like the parents in Toy Story, always just outside of our view. Just outside. And
we're going to finally review her. It'll be like the nanny and Muppet Babies. She'll just be like socks and all you see is her shoe. Remember that?
Yeah.
Muppet Babies was great.
A little wah-wah action. Look,
Did you like, that's an interesting question. Did you like Muppet Babies as a kid? That is one cartoon I did watch a lot. And you know why? As a little kid, they did movie parodies on it. They would do Indiana Jones. They would do Star Wars. And as a kid, I was like, this is awesome. It's a cartoon
think I did
doing
watch that.
Oh, it's great. We need it on 4K.
Need it on 4K.
We need it on 4K.
Here's a lot of people showing up just now, a little late, but that's okay because we're actually a little early. What's good, gents from Redline and Rafa Philandro. Hello, people. What's up? What's up, everybody? Again, thank you for being here. It's a pleasure chatting the news with you.
Oh, you got a super chat from Jordan.
Matt, speaking of Night of the Demons, did you end up watching Demons and Demons 2? Jordan, I love you so much. I just want to start off by saying that. That you sent us so graciously a 4K, a Synapse release, I believe, of Demons. And I still have not watched it, mainly because I'm still scared. And 2, no one will watch it with me, and I need to hold someone's hand while we watch it.
Can I send a super chat to myself?
I need to send a super chat back to Jordan, for Christ's sake.
Russ, did you watch Moneyball when Jordan sent it to you? Oh,
yes.
Russ, let me answer that question. I did, because I value our viewers, and I love establishing relationships with them.
Jordan,
it's not just about... No, I'm kidding.
Jordan, I appreciate you, and I appreciate that super chat. Thank you so much. You didn't need to send us anything else to find out that I'm a loser. I'm a bozo. I'm a 4K bozo over here. I need to watch it. This year is the year for Demons. Lindsay?
You know what I think? I think you're... Because didn't he preface it with Demons 2 being... like the one to watch?
I don't know. Is that the one to watch?
I don't think so.
I don't know which one is the one to watch.
I like the original way more.
Okay.
But I mean, I guess you feel like you have to watch both. That's probably part of it.
I don't know. I feel like I need to watch that and Night of the Demons to get over my fear.
That's true. Like when Jordan sent me Moneyball, like that was one. You got what, 3?
Got a couple.
Because you got Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2 and then Demons 1, Demons 2.
Dig me deeper.
No, I'm not. I'm saying like that's, it's 3 movies versus 1.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
Yeah, Jordan hates you.
Jordan hates me. Jordan, I love you, and I will be sure to watch that and let you know as soon as I watch it. It will be my prerogative and my mission to watch it this year.
You turned him into Bobby Brown, Jordan.
My prerogative.
He's definitely doing it now.
He said they're literally the scariest movies he's ever seen.
That's what I'm saying. I know that based on the VHS cover alone. We did a video about the VHS covers that scared us as children on the channel a while back, and that's like number 2, and Night of the Demons is number 1. Those frightened me. I had a problem with teeth. Those teeth always freaked me out. But I do really want to see it, maybe now that I'm an adult, but I will need to hold someone's hand. All right, let's go to Shout. So We have actually talked about a lot of these Shout releases already. Because we kind of had some teases from Barnes & Noble on a stream prior. We just didn't have any boxes or anything to look at, but now we do. So we'll just kind of like briefly go through, just as a reminder.
We're not messing with Barnes & Noble anymore.
No, not messing.
They learned it. They better treat my friend with some respect.
Thanks, Russ.
Before they take my money.
These are coming out July. Next Hong Kong Classic, Full Contact. Ooh. The Hong Kong Cinema Classic coming from Shout, which, don't know what Arrow's going to do. But here we got this one. This is the next one with Chow Yun-fat, directed by Ringo Lam, who also did City on Fire. Not a ton of features on this one compared to other releases that I've seen. Again, wondering what Arrow will do. And with all these, we've talked all these Hong Kong Cinema Classics coming out. It's been hard for Russ and I to figure out, where do we go next? Are there any to avoid? Do you watch them all? But if Chow Yun-fat's involved at this point, I figure that's the way to go.
Oh, yeah.
We just go see it.
And can I say something? This is the most genuinely excited I've been to like jump into movies in a long time, because I knew nothing about this stuff.
Yeah.
And going from Hard Boiled to The Killer, I had already seen City on Fire. It's just, and they're all incredible. It's just a fun journey. I want this year to be you and I. We're gonna go deep.
I
want to be a Hong Kong mastermind, a Hong Kong cinema
king, Hong Kong king.
Yeah. A Hong King.
I
want to be a Hong King.
A Hong King?
Yes, by the end of this year, that's what I want to do.
I'm sure King wants that too.
Hong King.
Yes.
A 4K Hong Kong King. I agree.
At the end of the year, me and Chow Yun-fat are going to be hanging out.
Well, we're gonna watch Bullet in the Head. That's a guarantee. I don't know what else is going to come our way that we want to definitely see. We would love to hear recommendations from the people out there, the ones to absolutely see, maybe ones to see after. I'm assuming there's nothing to avoid, but maybe some people can let us know that too. But this already, just this cover looks badass.
Not avoid, because once you get into it, then you start seeking it out on your own. But just as like shepherding us, guiding us, is like, yo, you guys needed to do Hard Boiled.
Yep.
You need The Killer. You need A Better Tomorrow. You need Bullet in the Head. Like, give us the hits. Give us the bangers.
Yeah.
So that we know where to go on our own journey. Like you're our parents, is what I'm saying.
There's 160 of these things. So there's that. So that one's coming out. Love that. Can't wait to see another Chow Yun-fat jam.
Mm-hmm.
Then we got Pleasantville and End of Watch, which we mentioned. These are Shout Select. We guessed Shout Select, and sure enough, they are.
Well, End of Watch was already released.
On a Steelbook, yeah. Now Shout Select's putting it out in a regular. Pleasantville right here. And then we got the box art for Unlawful Entry.
Yeah. Didn't we cover this on our last stream?
Just that it was coming. No box art or anything. That's what I said. This is just kind of a little bit of a recap.
And I knew when they did that limited Blu-ray run a year ago, I knew this was going to happen.
Yeah.
And I love this movie, so I bought the Blu-ray.
Yeah.
And I'm going to double dip.
Double dip. All right.
It better be
dipping.
reasonably priced.
And then here's a 4K debut for them.
I forgot Shout knew how to do these.
A Tim Burton classic with a capital C. Dark Shadows.
I mean, to be fair, I'm sure it's better than Alice in Wonderland and Dumbo and all that.
What's that barber one that he did?
What's that?
The one where Johnny Depp's
Sweeney
a barber?
Todd?
Yeah, that one. Mm-hmm.
That actually has fans. I never saw that, but Sweeney Todd's reputation isn't terrible. I'm sure if you asked people what is out of this century, what is a good Tim Burton movie, obviously they're going to say Big Fish. But Sweeney Todd would probably be in the category of, oh, that wasn't bad, or that's
Sleepy
pretty
Hollow.
Good. Sleepy Hollow was in the 90s.
90s. Oh, what did you say? 2000s? Is that what you said?
Yeah, I said
this century.
The whole century, dude, and he's got a lot.
It's a lot,
that everyone need to avoid.
Sure.
But Big Fish and Sweeney Todd apparently is decent.
I think the art on this looks fun.
I thought this looked good. I never watched it just because I've given up on Tim Burton. But the idea of taking that show, kind of like what they did with the Brady Bunch movie in a way, which I'm a huge fan of. And obviously Burton's a good choice for this gothic TV show that was just it wasn't mainstream, but it wasn't, it was just, I thought it had potential.
Gotcha.
Not enough for me to eventually watch it, but I saw the potential. I would have much rather have seen Tim Burton do this than Dumbo.
For sure. Couple more pieces of news before we dive into the Fight Club 4K.
I thought that conversation was going to be... Oh, yeah, no, I agree.
I agree with you on Dumbo and any other Johnny Depp, Tim Burton collab in the last 20 years. They've all sucked.
I just feel like I gave way too much energy to Dark Shadows.
You gave a lot of energy to it. I wasn't sure you were going to even talk at all about it, but there you are, and that's why this is a great channel, and everyone knows it.
Cool.
So, moving on to the last couple of bits of news before we dive into this Fight Club 4K controversy.
Yeah.
That a little bit of a controversy?
It's always a controversy. It's always a controversy when Fincher puts out something.
All right, well, let's just talk about ViaVision really quickly. Some news that we missed from them. Ace Ventura, When Nature Calls. Here it is. We had teased that they had announced they were putting it out, but now here are the actual box shots. And if I may say so myself, this movie seems like it's getting more love than the original.
Yes. In what world does anyone need a 48-page booklet for When Nature Calls?
No one does. I'm saying where...
The first one, yes.
Yes, please.
I would read you can double that, make it a fucking encyclopedia. I'll read every page. But
absolutely.
When Nature Calls, I get it. It has its fans, it has its charms and moments, but it is an inferior sequel.
It sucks. June 24th, ViaVision. Previously teased, collector's edition. That's, like I said, seems to outmatch the original in terms of like what you're getting here. This is what it looks like opened up. You're getting a steelbook inside.
Why is this so great?
Of a hard box lenticular case.
If this was the original, I would be so excited.
Yeah.
I would pick it up.
Yes, absolutely. Why didn't we get that? We got a Shout Select, we got a Steel, but we didn't get this.
We don't need to apologize for our thoughts on this. You know why? Jim Carrey, after doing this, vowed to never do a sequel again until he,
did.
Till the well ran dry, and I guess I'm doing Dumb and Dumber 2 now. But for a long stretch, he would not do any sequels because of this.
He was smart. He was smart. And so new 4K restoration, a new video essay, behind-the-scenes features, press junket with all the actors, B-roll, alternative scenes. Very decent release for a fairly polarizing film, but no collector's edition for the OG.
Seriously, like what? When they were making this, they saved all this. Oh, people are going to need it. It's When Nature Calls.
I guess.
They're going to want to know how this Slinky went down the stairs.
Lindsay, how many people picked this up?
I don't know if the chat has caught up. I haven't seen anyone yet.
Nobody.
They're going to get it. But I'm sure it's coming.
Here's what people should pick up from ViaVision.
It's good to know.
You ready? Here's what you should pick up from ViaVision. The Substitute. That's what you need to get. No Steelbook. That's okay, but you're getting a regular and a slide-in. But I don't think this is going to be a lenticular case like the others, but poster and 2 discs. We got our 4K from Vestron, which I also like, but if you like the old slip box treatment, bam.
That's the Behringer Means Business edition.
Look at him.
And if you've seen the movie, you know he does.
I wonder if you can solve that equation behind him.
I don't even think Will Hunting could. That's just a bunch of scribbly scrabble bullshit.
The most dangerous thing about school used to be the students. It's awesome.
We would save America's public education system if we just cloned Tom Berenger and put him in everything.
Just put him in there.
Yeah, man. No more. I don't even want to say that word on YouTube.
You got that badass like submachine gun with a silencer on it right there. Do you remember those? Do you remember that scene where like they're going into the school like at the end and they're like suiting up for battle or whatever? But there's like metal detectors, so he pulls out all these like carbon like knives that won't be picked up on it. I was like, wow. God, can you believe that? So smart.
Hold on, Lindsay.
I was like, holy shit.
Lindsay, do you know? Has he ever talked about In the Line of Fire to you before?
We watched
you
it.
have?
Oh, yeah.
Did he have the same? He has the same reaction about the gun that John Malkovich.
Yes,
makes
it's brilliant.
That same like I just saw it. It was made out of nothing. It was like paper and all that. Whenever a weapon is made out of something that shouldn't be, Matt's mind is fuck yeah.
Hell yeah.
That's the key to a good movie right there.
And that was before 3D printing. That was before all that stuff. He was in a work shed like under the table trying to put it together because he knew at the end he was gonna have to do it blindfolded basically. We're like, no, look, he's under there. That shit was awesome. Killed those 2 stupid ass duck hunters with it. Badass.
Yeah, dude. All right, man.
Anyway, so the Substitute. That's what we need from ViaVision. And then the last piece of news, which I wanted to have a little bit of fun with because this made me laugh and I wanted to share it with everyone. I'm sure people out there saw it. Maybe you didn't. I know Lindsay didn't, but this made me laugh. Severin. We never go to Severin. We never talk about Severin. I don't even know if I've got a card for Severin. We got Severin here. Let me see what Severin even got.
We don't got to diss them.
I was gonna say I don't even think I've got something prepped for Severin.
Honestly, dude, they kind of. I don't know, man.
They're doing their thing, but they've rarely
every now
put
and again
out.
it's like boom, but like it was steady back in the Blu-ray days, and I feel like it.
Yes. Yeah. So Russ, we've heard of blaxploitation.
Heard of it.
We've heard of nunsploitation.
I'm aware.
We've heard of sexploitation.
In my life.
But are you ready, Russ, for disco exploitation?
I mean, like in what way? Like in a prom night way?
Like in this kind of way, which is, this is coming out from the country that brought you sharksploitation, nunsploitation, Indiana Jones exploitation, comes the white-suited subgenre that stayed alive for less than 18 months. Disco exploitation.
Did you just say that, or were you reading
I
something?
read it.
I was about to say,
that's their press release.
It stayed alive for,
Dude, they wrote this.
Okay.
I mean, are you watching this
I want
thing?
to see
okay.
this.
First off, here's the box, baby. Disco Italiana.
All right, Severin, you're back on my radar.
Coming in hot with 3 titles. The first one is American Fever.
Nice. Completely original. I'm feeling it.
American Fever. Then we're coming in with Grease Rock.
Wow.
Wow.
They clearly have never heard of John Travolta.
And then lastly, my favorite of the 3, John Travolta, the face with 2 left feet.
What the hell?
It's incredible.
Matt, can you put aside some of our YouTube monetization money and get a pre-order in for this immediately?
Lindsay, throw this up. We're not going to get claimed.
I have a sneaking suspicion that John Travolta is going to be my next favorite movie star, character, whatever he is.
Here he comes. John Travolta, the face with 2 left feet. We're getting all new restorations and features here.
Oh, needed.
Plus the original motion picture soundtrack CD.
Look, he's going to learn how to dance. I can already, but he's so fucking clumsy.
He's got 2 left feet.
Yeah, dude, I can see how this is extraordinary.
2 left feet.
Cinema.
And don't forget, you're getting a motion picture soundtrack CD.
Oh, yes.
For John Travolta, the face with 2 left feet. Oh, there's some sexual harassment and the old roundabout flip turn there.
Well, to be fair, dude, Saturday Night Fever has a pretty big scene of sexual harassment.
Well, there you go. That's why they're paying an homage to that. Where's John Travolta at? I need to get him on the screen. He was in that one trailer that we saw. Oh, a little flesh.
Okay.
There's a little skin being shown here. Lindsay, get ready on the button.
It's a leggy movie.
Get ready on the button, Lindsay.
Yeah.
Oh, there he is.
They just threw Travolta.
Look at this. Oh, he can't help himself.
Yeah, he cuts hair just like Saturday. Come on, man.
Oh, he's looking good now. Oh, he's got to get ready. He's shaving that stash off, getting it cut. Oh, shit. There he is. It kind of looks like him, to be honest.
It really does.
The Italian John Travolta. John Travolta. Look at him there. He kind of could be him.
This move.
That's copyright.
Peace out, Holmes.
They couldn't do the main move. That's copyright. So he had to do like this weird, like where he falls and puts his 2 left feet fingers
Is
up.
that true?
I have no idea. But John Travolta, the face with 2 left feet, coming soon from.
It would be great if they had a commentary with John Travolta.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, you guys. I thought this looked great. I thought this looked hilarious.
Too. I'm serious. Can we review this?
Can we get a box of this?
I mean,
we
could put Fight Club and the Dollars trilogy. We could put all that aside. I just want to review this.
It stayed alive for 18 months. Is that these 3 movies only, I wonder?
Well, I mean, dude, Disco was pretty short-lived.
Did they get a couple of other...
Even with Saturday Night Fever, and they tried to do it staying alive, it was very short-lived. The whole disco craze was very short-lived.
Lindsay, do we have any people out there whose minds we just blow, or is this...
Look at Adam Schofield.
The face with 2 left feet isn't good. Come on, Adam.
I don't know. I think you're a hater.
He might have actually seen it, though, guys. We should probably listen to the one person that's seen it.
Come on, Adam.
I don't buy it.
I don't know.
Oh, look, Mellow Fellow.
Mellow Fellow, what do you have to say?
My mom refers to John Travolta as John Revolting.
Oh, John Revolting. Now that's just rude.
Whoa. He was looking so cool recently with that cool Kangol hat and all that.
He had a beret for every day.
A beret, yeah.
A beret for every day.
That's the Travolta way.
Well, that's the last of the news that I wanted to share with.
Well, thank you for saving the best for last.
That's what I thought I would do.
News, man.
That's what I thought I would do.
You should have led with this one.
And now for everyone that's still hanging in there, we have 2 more segments left.
Okay.
For the evening, and we're just gonna be an extra large stream. I have a feeling.
Well, we owe them.
We do. We owe them. So first up, we're gonna talk about. Let's see here. This Fight Club, which on the break we got our discs, and we kind of got these discs at an odd time where we could not actually do a full review of them for the audience to put out as a video. And then we started to say, well, maybe we'll do something that just discusses the changes and the things that maybe people are a little bit upset by. And then, some things happen and we couldn't really do any uploads, and now we're back, but we don't want to miss it completely. So we thought we would at least talk through some of what we were going to share in a separate video, just to kind of get other people's opinions. If you haven't seen some of this, or if you have, love to know what people have to say about it. So without further ado, let's kind of talk a little bit about this. So the press release for Fight Club says, the film has been meticulously restored in 4K Ultra HD with the presentation set to bring renewed intensity and clarity to Fincher's uncompromising vision, enhancing the film's striking cinematography and immersive sound design for both the longtime fans and first-time viewers.
Fincher's going to finch.
He's going to finch. Now, we've dissected at this point Seven and Panic Room, and both of these scenarios, you've seen some changes get made. Some that were kind of like head-scratching, like why would you take the time to even fix that wrinkled curtain? Some that was like, okay, I could see why you might want to add that rain in that scene because only the left side of the scenes got rain, but now this side does. Kind of evens it out a little.
And some where you're on the payroll for Coca-Cola.
That as well. We didn't do a deep dive of Zodiac, but I did read that he added hair to Jake Gyllenhaal's knuckles because they look too like clean close up.
Honestly, I took a star off of my review of Zodiac for that very reason.
Yeah.
I thought the movie was brilliant besides that fuck up.
Well, now it looks like David Fincher's back to fix Fight Club for us. Not that it needed fixing, but he's going through and doing his thing and making some changes as he likes to.
And it's ironic because he, of all people, should know that even the Mona Lisa is falling apart.
Even the Mona Lisa is falling apart. And he's back again to do his thing.
We're
here.
the same decaying organic matter as everything else, Matt.
We are. And that's the thing. It's like, I don't know. There's an argument to be made. Is what he is doing, does it matter? Does it mean anything? Does it change our experience? Does it change his experience? Should we have at least the original here too, and then his updated version so that something is preserved of what it once was? Yeah. A lot of what we're going to show.
Should it be optional?
Should it be optional? A lot of it is honestly some cleanups here and there. It's a added this, it's a cleanup here, whatever it might be. So it's nothing that's like crazy, at least from what I saw. But in a way, some of those imperfections to me make Fight Club imperfect, but in its own way, that is what makes it great. It's because like your mind, and as you're watching it, you're creating this world, and not only is the world a little imperfect, but maybe so is the filming technique, maybe so is that curtain and this and that, and it just adds to the whole experience. Now everything seems sanitized. And is that going to take away from what we like about this movie? I don't know.
Well, I'll say this. I've seen Fight Club numerous times in my life. I will admit, though, I never paid attention to the knuckle hair on Brad Pitt or Edward Norton. So it could be, it could need some fixing.
So first of all, I want to get a shout out to Phoenix B, BEE 32 on Reddit.
Phoenix B.
Phoenix B took all the effort and time to do these screenshots side by side. So he uploaded these, and you can find his. We'll link his photo album in our description, just so if you want to see all the shots he took, because he's got like 50 of them. We're only going to share a couple, just so you can kind of get an idea. But I want to give him a shout out, or her a shout out, because they are the ones that put this together for us to then share with you all. Nice. So first screenshot here, this is the former, I believe, Blu-ray of Helena Bonham Carter laying here.
Marla Singer.
On the phone. And do you want me to tell you what the update is, or do you want to guess after I click it?
Yeah, I'll guess, because I'm not aware of these.
All right, here we go. So this is the
we'll make it a game.
Here's the old one. Here's the new one.
Well.
Old.
One got greener.
New. Old.
What's different?
New.
To be honest, I was always terrible at these games at bars. You know what I mean?
So it's her face, her complexion right here under her cheek. You see there's maybe a little bit of a breakout. And then up here, her face, like just watch here and under her eye. Ready?
Okay. Why, though? Because it's Marla Singer isn't glamorous. Marla Singer isn't, she's infectious human waste. I mean, why would you even want to do that?
You're making
you
her
would think a blemish on Marla Singer on all of them in this movie would actually
make sense, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's strange.
It is, and you're right. It's a little bit
subtle, but strange.
There's a little bit of a tone shift here as well, but it makes her look, younger maybe. But why we're cleaning up this forehead, I honestly don't know. And again, the blemish here being removed. I don't know. Now, one thing that isn't in this screenshot, but I also read is this pill bottle that's here just out of focus. I guess at the time it's Xanax. And I guess at the time it said 300 milligrams, which would kill someone apparently. And now that label's been changed to say 0.5 milligram. So that's a good thing. But yeah, so that's your first change.
Who's Marla's doctor?
Hey, give me that old 300. You have to like slice it up into like very thin shreds.
Make my funk the P-funk.
So that's your first update. Necessary or not unnecessary?
Unnecessary.
Unnecessary.
Marla Singer is infectious human waste. She can have a blemish.
So now you've got this police officer shining his flashlight.
Very pivotal to the movie.
And what Fincher decided to do here was give him the little J.J. Abrams treatment. Give you a little lens flare. There's the old. Here's the new. You also see, watch right here. There's something that gets cleaned up. This is the cleaned up version. The old one, it's like something here.
Or
yep, and now it's cleaned up.
There's a spirit on the film.
Yep, now it's nice and cleaned up, so you can see. And again, there's like a new color look to it.
Yeah, it is very green and blue. And Jason Carpenter 2531 said not to mention the shift to a green color.
Yeah, a little bit of that shift.
It's giving Panic Room.
It is. You're right. Again, unnecessary. I mean, do all flashlights have to have a lens flare? Is it like, well, if he was shining that flashlight at us, it would be there? It's like, I don't know, dude.
And who in their right mind would model anything after J.J. Abrams?
I don't know, but so you got a little bit of cleanup, and you got a little bit of a lens flare added. Now here's Brad Pitt.
Oh.
You got a little Brad.
Something sitting next to him there, Matt.
Hey, that's gonna get us canceled right out of here.
A baguette.
A baguette.
I really thought it was a
baguette and a roll right in front of it.
Baguette. You remember that part in Fight Club when they traveled to France? It's a beautiful scene.
Now this is not going to be edited out. That baguette.
Okay.
However, let's see if you can notice what is edited out. You ready?
Mm-hmm. His glasses.
Yes, there's a reflection in his glasses that has now been removed.
See, all right, I can understand why that would bother Fincher. That's clearly the lighting.
He's
of
pissed.
them shooting, and he's seeing it as, it's a reflection of the crew.
Yeah, not a reflection of a light in the room.
Dude,
who cares?
Nobody would notice that. It wouldn't bother me in the slightest. But this one, I don't like it. I don't like any tinkering.
Yeah.
But I can understand that itch for a filmmaker like him to need to scratch. I can understand it on that.
To add a little bit more detail to the veins here, need this a little veinier.
Yeah, is that
extra veins.
That's what you were thinking about?
Extra veins on the baguette.
Yeah. Make it a baguette this time, like
change it to a veiny baguette. All right.
A basket of bread over here, and a whole nice change of pace.
Now, what we haven't mentioned, and you can see in a lot of these so far, and you can see it here too, is there is a sharpness, a clarity to it that is present that does look nice if you can get past the tinkering and like the color hue or whatever. But like, look at the light bulb and the wall around that. You can see where things are kind of coming into a little bit more like clarity and a little bit sharpness, and I think it looks good.
When you hone in on specific objects like that, you're absolutely right. Yeah. That looks great.
His texture on his skin, I think all that looks good. All right, so it's moving along here. We've got this scene outside of this liquor store, and I'll let you decide after one click what has been added.
Fireworks. No. More buildings.
Yeah.
This is Panic Room all over again.
It is.
What is with Fincher and architecture?
Yeah, he's got to add some city lights in the background.
Seriously, what is up with that? Why?
It's not necessary.
It's not necessary. Now, again, you can see there is a sharper tone to all this. Like you can read North Star up there. A little better. Comes in crisper. This gate here, all this kind of looks nice. The Franklin, like you can tell things are looking sharp. Things are looking good. There is a new hue, and now we've got buildings added. So,
I don't get it.
I don't get it.
At all. For this one, thumbs down. I don't get this one at all.
Okay.
Makes no sense.
All right. Here we've got Edward Norton here. And this is the original. And then the cleanup. Are you ready for the cleanup?
Is there a Coke can?
Not yet. I'd love it if there was one added. I don't have that, but if there was, that'd be great. No.
I'm having trouble now. I told you I'm terrible at this.
So first of all, things definitely get a new hue. Things are a little bluer and brighter. Now you can see him. If you just look at Edward Norton, you can see him a lot better.
It looks great. That's what I'm like.
Yes.
That's the focal point.
Now look at the light above him in the old one and in the new one.
Oh, it's turned off.
No more tubes.
Yeah, the tubes are gone. Now it just looks like a solid light. Maybe because of the new hue, those tubes wouldn't make it look like this. But then again, why even bother then? Leave it as it is. We want to see the tubes of the 90s police station.
Again, it's giving Panic Room.
Yep. There we go. Yep. So, I mean, you can see some stuff that's popping more than was before. Some things are kind of a little bit more foreground. Some things are a little bit more in the back. But again, just these random changes.
Yeah, this one's in the middle for me.
In the middle?
Yeah.
Lindsay, how you feeling?
just think all of this seems a little frivolous. And, you know, the thing with, what's her face? Helena Bonham Carter, like her face getting smoothed out. You know, he probably did that throughout the whole movie. It's not just going to be a scene here and there.
You better hope so. I don't want her to have like zits in one scene and not in the other. That'd be weird. I need my zits.
I don't think that makes sense to do.
I need my 4K zits. All right, so here we go. Another shot here, just a couple more. This is the Blu-ray or the previous version, and then here comes the 4K. You ready, Russ?
Mm-hmm. Now, what's different, you're asking me? Well, it seems to shift to the left a bit.
It is doing that. Outside of his skin tone, looking pretty good. I think his skin tone comes in nice. The clarity looks good. Not as washed out.
I'm not noticing.
Look at the ceiling tiles.
Oh, come on, Fincher. No.
See how they're like a little like off here, but now they're nice and smooth. Everything's smooth.
He must just be so disappointed when these movies first come out, and things must like torture him.
Well, he's notorious. He'll do like 40 takes and stuff just because someone in the background needs to walk a certain way at the right minute. Like that's what I'm saying. I understand who he is and why he does this stuff.
Yeah,
but yeah, it's extra.
It is extra.
So like
maybe he hasn't watched this movie in 30 years, and he's sitting down. And he's like, you know what? Let's fix that. That looks stupid. I would make sure that wasn't like that if I filmed this today. So let's fix it.
Yeah. And I would say, wow, imagine watching a movie and noticing that. But dude, you're the filmmaker. You're obsessing over every frame. That's something that probably bugged him right from the start.
Yep. And then
it's going to change.
And then here, so this one, okay, so here's the blue, right? So now here comes the 4K. Now this one's a little different. You might notice it right away, but you might not realize that you noticed it.
There's something on the ad in the back.
It's not ad related.
All right, you're going to have to tell me.
So I guess, so this shot, I guess, was, I don't want to say that it's crooked, but what he did was he reframed the shot and straightened it out. So watch, now it's straightened.
Okay.
See Brad Pitt's head, it's like, whoop.
I noticed that.
Yeah.
But that's
what I mean. You probably wouldn't notice that was done because there's no real change other than he's fixed it.
I'm assuming it's because he's filming it on a bus.
Yes. So now it's just straightened up a little bit for you. Straightened up.
Like, let's all not kid ourselves here. None of us would notice this.
No.
Watching it, but it is strange, and then it kind of damages the relationship you have with the art because it builds a level of distrust. Yeah, these are simple, alterations, but it kind of like, is everything an alteration? And at the end of the day, like, what am I watching?
What am I even watching?
Trust you?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah,
and I know that feels ridiculous.
Yes,
because we're complaining about a movie. But I do think that inherently damages the bond or the love you have for that piece of art.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like we've all been basically saying at this point, outside of these changes, the color timing is a little cooler, a little darker in certain scenes. Now, why I have this one up is in some scenes, kind of like that one Edward Norton shot where he's in the police office or police station, they've been able to sort of draw detail back out again, but with this restoration that you couldn't see before. Now, should you have been able to see it before and he wanted you to? I don't know. Is it better this way? I don't know. But this is the blue version, and watch what they were able to do with this shot. So see how you can't even see what's here? Now all of a sudden you can see that it's the American flag. Like you can kind of see, a little bit more going on in this room, a little bit more with Brad Pitt coming in. Just what they've been able to sort of like detail, they've been able to bring out of the shadows in certain situations. I think it's pretty cool. Again, I don't know if there's significance that he wants you to see that flag and he always wanted it and now it's gone. Now he's able to do it, or what the purpose is, but you never even knew that was there and now you do.
Yeah. I mean, to me, that just looks like a restoration.
Yes.
More than it does
like a tinker.
Tinkering, exactly.
Yeah. So that's, again, there's plenty of screenshots that you can look and see. We can share that link just so you can see basically everything if you care to do that before you buy. I'm not upset that we own this. I have the Blu-ray as well.
Listen, it was expected at this point.
At this point,
has there been a Fincher release that hasn't been tinkered with?
Right. No, not at this point at all. So you're right. No, it was expected. I want him to go tinker Alien 3. I want him to redo it.
No, don't let him do it. He'll do it out of spite and make it like,
remake it.
He'll make the whole thing black. You can't see anything. Nah.
Haven't opened this yet. Am excited to open it and watch it, even with these changes. I know, the pros so far, outside of what I can see and what I've read, is, it's very high quality restoration. There's, significantly improved shadow detail, great grain restoration, all this stuff. But then it's just the tinkering and the color grading that people have a lot of issue with.
Do you think this was always a common practice and we're just anal today? Like, for instance, when DVDs came around, were there alterations like this from VHS or theatrical from the film itself?
Yeah,
but no one kept there was no internet to keep records of this, so it was easy to point out.
Maybe
like, basically what I'm asking you is, do you consider art a living thing that's just it's going to evolve and keep going, or should it stay cemented in the day released?
Yes. Once that chisel is put down and you've made that thing, you're done. You're not going back to tap it in and update it. I hate that with music.
But that's what's crazy. I mean, I'm not a fan of it either, but I'm just wondering, where do we draw the line? Like, who decides when that chisel is put down? Well, shouldn't Fincher decide it?
We should decide it. He gave it to us. I'm the one who's been given a gift.
I ultimately agree with you, but just thinking.
He can do whatever he wants. Just maybe give us the other one too.
Just stay over there, Fincher.
Yeah, just give us the other one too. Give us both. Hey, this is my new and improved, updated, remastered, et cetera, version with all my new changes. It's going to blow you away and make you enjoy this film even more. Plus, here's that old shitty one that y'all used to like.
Exactly. It's like, Fincher, do what you're going to do, but just respect the fact that maybe I like Pepsi.
Maybe I like zits on Helena Bonham Carter. Free the zits. So that's it. That's it for your Fight Club. Lindsay, what's the general consensus? I wasn't paying attention to any comments.
I feel like there's a lot on here if you want to go to the chat.
Should we go to the chat before we do our roast or toast?
There's a good bit of chatter.
I mean, I feel like they write things for us to look at.
Oh, and there's also a super chat.
Oh,
Richard
Lindsay,
Curtis.
hit us with the super chat.
Can you see it on the screen there? It's the orange one.
Oh my God, 20 pounds. Richard Curtis,
generous.
you maniac.
Oh, thank you.
Of course, in the case of the baguette, it's policy never to imply ownership. The article is always a baguette, never your baguette.
What is that from?
All right, guys, it's Fight Club that he's quoting.
Oh, is it actually?
Yes.
There's talk about a baguette, and I thought that was...
No, he's not calling it the baguette. We're calling it the baguette.
This is so embarrassing. For me, this is like how people watch us when we talk about Criterion.
Okay, I'm sorry.
There's a part in the beginning of the movie. Listen, there's a part in the beginning of the movie where Edward Norton's his suitcase is ticking, and he's stuck in an airport, and the security guy is saying, this happens all the time. And usually it's just like an electric razor. And then he goes, but once in a while, it's a dildo. Like that. And he's quoting that, replacing it with baguette.
Wow, I'm sorry. I'm really slow today.
Richard, you're awesome. Thank you so much for that. And for schooling Lindsay even a little bit on some Fight Club.
I can't wait to rewatch it.
Look at all these people roasting me for not seeing Demons. Jordan's got them on your side. What a 4K bozo. Haven't seen Demons? Turn this sheet off.
Dude, Jordan, yeah, man, he asked nicely, Matt.
He did.
He gave it to you, and now he's not asking anymore. He's demanding, and he's bringing in the troops.
You can watch Demons after you watch Evil Dead Burn. Matt will watch it when they get to 20K subs.
Hold that hostage.
Yeah, exactly. Let's see.
Yeah, both Eddie Furlong and time when I was at that convention I was referencing about Edward Furlong and Monica Keena, it was about a year before that had come out, maybe. I think that came out in 2010.
Q Branch, Full Contact is awesome. It's the Hong Kong classic I've been looking forward to most. Awesome.
Nice.
Better Tomorrow has been recommended for us. Once a Thief is great. Hong Kong classic should be called the Chow Yun Fat Collection. I agree.
Oh, what if they do a Chow Yun box set, Matt?
Hey, sign me up.
I'd like a copy too.
I mean, when watching some of these interviews after we've, reviewed these films, watching interviews of him, he seems like a very nice person, and he's talking a lot about I'm in romantic films, I'm in comedies, I'm in, all this stuff, and he's like, I hate guns, but me and John Woo, he likes to put me in these movies, and so likes to put me in these movies. I'd be curious to see him as like a leading man in a love story.
Yeah. Nah, not me. I want to see him running from explosions with babies in his hand.
Double guns.
Yeah.
Double gunning his way out.
I'm a simple man, man.
I like it. Dark Shadows, some Tom Hagen. Dark Shadows could have been great.
Now, Tony Long, I want to see him in the mood for love. I definitely want to see that.
Yeah, well.
I want to see him smoking cigarettes and being lovelorn for 2 hours. That's cinema.
Bullet in the Head's all along, baby. That's what we're going to watch next. Yeah. All along.
All day long.
All day long.
All night long.
Pure Games. Hey, Kings, made it on. Hope you're good. We certainly are. Thanks for coming on, Pure Games. Let's see. Who else do we have here? A lot of people trashing Tim Burton and Sweeney Todd.
It's almost unfair at this point.
Yeah.
I try not to. But it's the Dumbo in the room. You have to, there's no way to talk about his filmography without vomiting.
Dickie Holmes, comedies have zero rewatchability. You're only kidding yourself by fake laughing at jokes you've already heard before. Excuse me? That's a total Dickie Holmes. We're wholeheartedly going to have to disagree. You know how many comedies we've watched or I continue to watch and laugh every single night? Even though I know the joke's coming, I laugh at those jokes even when I'm not watching the movies.
It's the delivery of the joke and the personality. I'll tell you what, if you watch John Witherspoon in something, if you watch his scene in Boomerang, if I just remembered that dialogue as a joke, it's not that funny. Him saying it, about coordinate, all that. It's just like
stand-up comedy. How many stand-up comedies have you rewatched?
Yeah, a lot.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right. But it's the personality. You're tuning in for the delivery of it. You know.
Dickie Holmes with a bozo take. The Office fan came in hot.
Matt, that's our audience.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, Dickie Holmes, we love you, bro. How many times was I called a bozo tonight? At least 20.
He clapped back already. He said comedy fans have bozo takes, bud. He was responding to you back in the past for your future take.
All right.
You got owned yet again, you bozo.
All right. The face with 2 left feet isn't good. You sure? Says Adam Schofield. You sure about that?
Matt, go easy. Hey. This is the second one you're trying to take down.
Comedy is very subjective. Some don't get a laugh from me. Others can have me in tears on every rewatch, says Branch MI6.
When people say that, what do they mean about it? I don't literally laugh in a lot of comedies out loud.
I laugh internally on most. There's some, only very few it gets me to laugh out loud.
We're men. We don't show emotions.
I don't ever do that. Look at a lot of John Travolta love.
John Travolta?
A lot of John Travolta love. Let's see. There's a lot of discussion about comedies, actually, down here. I think Dickie Holmes.
Yeah, he lit a match, for sure.
He lit a match.
Oh, man, why do I feel like this is...
Your hat okay?
Nah, I feel like it feels weird.
Yeah, it looks better. Look, yes, Cuban B.
Hey, somebody picked up on it. Dude, yeah, Zodiac. I mean, it wasn't the funniest movie I've ever seen, but it's a great comedy.
Some talk about Fight Club. This is Revisionist. Green is he's in the Matrix now.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Should probably remove the subliminals of Brad Pitt while he's at it. There's a lot of that going on. Some of these changes are scab picking. For a film like Fight Club, which is about authenticity, it's ironic.
I mean, but it's also a satire. I mean, you're not supposed to literally believe in everything that Tyler Durden is telling you and going off on. It is a satire of a cult mindset, but I hear it, I see it though. The theme of it all is that even if it is a satire with these characters, so it does feel ironic to tinker with it
a little. Yeah. Oscar, we're gonna need story time. If it makes you feel any better, I made David Fincher look like a fool at the Q&A for The Killer. Revenge for pissing off the 4K kings and queen.
Oscar, we need to interview you. We need the scoop.
What did you do?
What did you do to Mr. Fincher?
How'd you do it? Remastered and revisionist.
What? I know what Fincher did back. He AI'd you out of the audience.
I personally thought...
He erased you.
Replaced
you with a building.
I thought Fincher using AI to correct Forrest Whitaker's lazy eye in Panic Room was a bit much. Did he really do that? I need to know if that's real. Oh gosh, we got a lot of our crews here coming in a little bit later tonight. Thought we were missing everybody. That's awesome. Nice to see you all.
Yeah, thanks for returning.
When are we getting a Speed Racer review? Well, that's funny you say that. Both Russ and I pre-ordered the Speed Racer Steelbook from Amazon separately. As soon as it was announced, Russ got his. Mine delayed till September. What does that even mean?
Go Speed Racer, go.
That's bullshit. That's bull. All right. Shall we do a roast or toast?
I feel like we should.
We ready? We ready for roast or toast?
I think you're waiting for someone to fully unload on, and the roast or toast is
feel that way.
Is the perfect segment for you to do so, Matt.
Well, I just noticed that
guns blazing.
I noticed the person who we are going to be roasting or toasting tonight is actually in the audience. So I saw them in there, and hopefully they're still there.
No mercy.
No mercy tonight.
I hope it's not Dickie.
Not Dickie.
He's going to get it.
You better not own any comedies.
Tonight we're going to roast none other than Steelbook obsessed himself, Jake Boston.
Ah, that's a celebrity.
Who we were on his 50th episode of his podcast. If you haven't checked that out, please do so. It's the only one that you need to see. And after that, I think he stopped the series. I think it was 50 and then he was done.
I was about to say, it was, we did. He removed it.
Yep, because it was too popular. Then it came back because he got death threats. And now I think that's the last time he did another one.
Yeah.
But now we're here to roast.
I think the exact words were, I don't know how this series can go on after the 4K King so thoroughly defined it.
Well, we are here to look at Steelbook Obsessed's collection. If you follow him on any of his social medias, YouTubes, etc., you probably have maybe seen this room, but there's a lot going on in this room. I remember remarking on that when we did the podcast with him. I was like, dude, there's a lot going on behind you.
It really is. This is going to be hard, and we're going to have to set aside a lot of time.
All right, so let's see. Let's. Oh, look at that. I was going to say, let's hope that some of these are a little bit zoomable. But this is one portion of the room here. You got sort of this really nice sort of like display rack going here, and then this one that looks like it's fighting for its life. This one's starting to bow a little bit. You got a lot of stuff hanging. Starting to bow, baby.
Matt's coming out swinging. I knew it.
Coming out swinging. So let's get a little closer here on some of these releases. We got a whole lot happening up here. A lot of Steelbook. He's Steelbook obsessed. Transformers, Avengers, Lord of the Rings, Nightmare on Elm Street. I think this is...
How can you tell all that from this far away?
Are those floating shelves? I am impressed.
We are impressed.
Floating shelves?
Floating shelves.
Yeah,
we got Batman.
It doesn't look like it's like a cabinet of any kind. It looks like it's floating shelves.
Just like, oh yeah, like...
I didn't know floating shelves could bow.
These ones I think aren't bowing. I think it's the other ones that are.
You might not have found the stud.
Yeah, you got it right into the stud. We got Back to the Future. We got the Batman trilogies. We got Nolan trilogy, other trilogy. We got a whole lot going on here. A whole lot at the top.
These are some basic choices. Was this Fisher Price, my first Blu-ray collection?
And then here's the one that's bowing, not in the stud. As you can see, these top two were not. Oh, maybe a little bit further down. These are not in the studs.
That shelf smiling at us.
And I don't know if this was my download or the thing that was sent, but these cannot be zoomed in very well. Hopefully we get some closer choices.
It's always easier to roast the titles. Now we got to like make fun of your house and living arrangement and who you are as a person. That's not cool.
Let's see if we get any closer. We have a lot of photos here. This is a little Steelbook
This looks nice. I like that.
That's sweet.
I like when people put them little magnets on their wall and stick them up there. Kind of looks nice.
I never actually saw this before. Yeah. That's cool. Man.
There's a few people I've seen that have done this where they kind of have a little magnet you glue to the wall or you adhere it to some degree and then they just stick there and you put them up nicely.
Beauty of Steel, baby.
Yeah. So we got all the Evil Deads up top.
Wait, what does he have in between Evil Dead and Army of Darkness?
Minions?
This is Evil Dead 2. Steelbook.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Oh, that was one of the trillion that were released.
Yep. And then we've got, it looks like...
I thought it was like Battle Royale or something. And I'm like, why is that out of order?
See, this is going to be like a guessing game. We've got, this is E.T. This is this Close Encounter? What are these titles here? We got Toy Story. We got Mortal Kombat, Superman, Minions, Moana. And it follows. This is a very interesting assortment.
Mandalorian.
Steelbook obsessed. Right next to your Lion King, the game, arcade cabinet.
Wait, the Lion King video game?
I see Lion King right here, and I see Lion King's name right here above Centipede.
I see Texas Chainsaw Massacre above
There's something up there, yeah.
Is that famed Texas Chainsaw Massacre arcade game from the 80s?
Let's see if we can get a little closer. All right, so here's another, looks like another whole shelf.
All right, Steelbook, you're going to have to introduce us to Kino. We're clearly friends.
We have a whole Kino shelf here.
It's impressive.
Got a lot of stuff happening here.
That is great.
Got the dog tooth, got the death wish.
All right, well, let's see this. Maybe we can roast him. The ones on display are probably the ones he really loves, right?
Coneheads, Bug.
Oh, man, he's got Link on display. This man he knows his stuff.
He's got Uncle Buck. He put Link on display for you. We got Road Trip.
Road Trip? Yeah. I like Road Trip.
We got Walking Tall.
Well, who cares?
But quite
not the original. He's got the Rock Walking Tall.
The Rock Walking Tall, but quite the Kino collection here.
Dog Tooth.
Quite the Kino collection.
You got the Lars von Trier.
He's also showing off a little bit of a VHS.
My man's got VHS steelbooks.
What's he saying, Lindsay? He's using plastic?
He's using plastic deck board for the shelves, and he agrees he should have put another bracket in that middle one.
I'll say, dude, you're running out of space, and that thing is buckling like a belt.
Running out of time.
Running out of time.
Collapse and kill someone.
Got the...
He's probably going to kill a little Gwildor from Masters of the Universe. If he's in your room, and that shit collapses, he's a dead man.
He might be. The Steelbook walls for summer releases this year.
Damn. Okay.
Nice flex. This year. It's seasonal, guys. Thanks
Idiots.
a lot, Steelbook Obsessed. Some of us out here are broke. We don't have Kino Lorber out here giving us free shit.
No, we don't.
You know what? I don't know.
I got nothing. I'd take any of it any day of the week. Send it all you got. Send everything you have. But no, I got to give respect to the VHS collection. Anyone that's awesome. Anyone that's got their VHSs on display and has a collection like that.
And those are like really cool titles he has there. I can see these are cult. These are the goods. He's got the goods.
He's got the goods. He's got all the goods. Everything you need. He's got Chud.
I don't see any Silverado. He's got the goods.
He's got the goods.
Someone just said, look at all that stuff jammed in between the wall. What is that?
It's hard to know. Now, this is what I saw when we spoke to Jake during the podcast. This was his background, and this is what I was kind of impressed with, which is just another section of stuff that wasn't even in that first section we looked at. This is a whole other area.
I like how it like converges on itself.
I love yes.
Is this all the same room?
It's all the same room. Now we got a lot of tchotchkes. Looks like we've got a lot of big old boxes. He's got the flux capacitor edition of Back to the Future down there.
That's not that's plutonium.
That's the plutonium edition.
Yeah, we're gonna get him arrested.
We got a bunch of Arrow stuff. I know over here's a bunch of Second Sight stuff I remember looking at because it's so hard to see because he sent this.
Hey, wait, that's a good game, bro. I saw Florida Project.
You think you did?
And I saw The Hitcher, and I see The Nice Guys.
I saw a pink blob.
Nah, dude, I'd
a lot of Super Mario related.
I see Alice, Sweet Alice over there.
I see.
That's his Arrow over there.
I'm hung up on the star tin.
Look,
for the
Mad
Super Mario
Arrow.
movie.
It's Alice, Sweet Alice.
Yeah, right here. There she is. Couple of pixels deep.
Yeah. Jake, why'd you do us like this?
But this overall, because I don't think he wants us to look too closely. I think he just wants us to be impressed with his room. Not impressed with the room.
Dude, Jake, we love you either way.
It looks great. No, this is awesome. So much stuff that you've collected. And I know we're all running out of room. Everyone's just piling shit up on top of these shelves.
I am kind of disappointed because some of this stuff I can't clearly make out what I would like to see what some of that stuff is on top, you know?
Yeah.
It's cluttered for sure, but I want to see what some of it is, you know?
Well, here's this. Maybe we can see this a little bit better. Here's the Second Sight stuff coming straight across. Yeah, coming straight across.
Dude, he's got a bomb-ass collection.
Yeah, it's a great collection.
I see the Beyond down there.
Yep.
Yo.
Sidney Lumet box set. We got the Never Ending Story. We got. He
got that $6 million Never Ending Story release.
He didn't, but these are. I can tell that these are like the ViaVision imprint sort of section of. These are all the ViaVisions down here. I think that's what those are.
Yeah.
I know he's got a lot of stuff from a lot of different companies. That's what he was speaking on when we spoke to him. So he's got a lot of room for a lot of these companies that we just don't have the money to buy.
No. That's a fantastic collection.
Yes. Though. Toasted, my friend.
Toasted.
One more angle of
Is that like Luigi's hat up there?
A lot of Mario stuff.
Oh, no. I meant the guy. I meant the dude
the assassin?
who murdered the healthcare
Luigi the assassin?
I heard Jake was a big fan of his.
No, but this is a great looking stuff. And then here's another look at another area here of titles that he's got. We got Whiplash. We got Memento. Shaun of the Dead.
Wow.
We got the John Wick.
Titans
Occult version, amongst some others.
Man, dude.
Yeah.
What do you? I always think that, you know, I think this every time we do a Roast or Toast. I think, what do they do for a living? How do they afford all of this?
I think he does his channel for a living and he gets his movies for free. That's going to be my guess.
Well, why aren't we doing that, Matt?
I don't know, Russ. I don't know. We don't have the connections. Jake, hook us up.
And if he is living like that, who are we to roast him?
We can't, but I have to roast him in a bitter way instead of toasting him in a way that we should be. No, he's toasted for sure.
I just talked myself into an existential crisis.
Here's a table of movies. I believe he said this in his email. This is a table of movies he hasn't put away yet.
Yeah, these are the putbacks.
These are ones that we haven't gotten put away just yet, but they're all here waiting.
Jesus.
I feel like if I had this much stuff, I'd probably would I be over it at this point? I'd be like, just stick it over there on the table. Like every time I get a release, I'm like, oh my God, my new Fight Club. Oh no, it's my new, Nightbreed. And now, just stick Nightbreed over the table with the other releases I got. Cares.
This probably is his full-time job, just organizing this collection.
It might be.
Man.
It might be.
So impressive.
Very impressive.
So impressive.
And then lastly, the main reason why he even made it here, which is essentially like slipping a $50 bill in our pocket to say, hey, put me on the roaster toast.
Mm-hmm. Oh, come on.
And that's Silverado, which he pulled out.
No.
He pulled it out just for me. I was going to say us, but I'll say for me.
There it is. Clear picture.
And I love how he's left that J card, that upside, what do you call this? An upside down J card?
Because nobody likes Silverado. He opened it and threw it on the shelf. He didn't take it out to watch it.
There it is. Right next to Simpsons and Signs and Sin City and all those other great steel books. He wanted to make sure we saw this.
He got it for free. He got it
Maybe.
For free. He got it for
Doesn't make it any less impressive. But awesome collection. Jake, thank you so much for sharing. You have a crazy room. This is, I guess, one side of the room and multiple other angles of this giant room that you're in.
And I bet standing in the room, that's another thing sometimes these photos don't do justice on. It's like if I saw it, if I could like turn around and see it all together, like, it's easy to say it looks cluttered like this.
Yes.
You know what I mean? When you're in the room, I'm sure you're just overwhelmed and anxious at all the clutter.
Yeah, and we could get like a 360 panorama.
That's what I'm saying. I'm sure it feels completely different.
Yeah, we need a 360 panorama. But that was so awesome, Jake. Thank you so much. You've been toasted more than roasted, I would have to say.
It's official, Jake. You can retire from collecting. I think you've done it all.
And if you would like to see your collection featured on the Roaster Toast segment, this is where you would send it, 4kKingsYT@gmail. Everyone that is selected will receive a $25 gift certificate to our 4K King shop to pick out something of your choosing. So send us anything that you have at 4kKingsYT@gmail.com. Videos, panorama, pictures, whatever it might be.
Maybe pinch and zoom first, just make sure we can really get in there.
Pinch and zoom. And if pinch and zoom a little.
Okay.
We can make sure it's not pixelated.
Zooming in and out. Zooming in and out. So that's pretty much the news. That's the Roaster Toasts. There was one thing I wanted to mention. So sometimes we do some people that have passed away, and while we were on break. One person who I actually forgot to mention was so the Killer, the Killer release that we got, God, I'm like drawing a blank now. The Hard Boiled release, and actually this release as well. Yeah. They were all done by a guy named Tony Stella, who at the time when we dropped our review of the Killer, so many people underneath were like, R.I.P. Tony Stella, R.I.P. so and forth. Like he had just passed away, and we had just sort of, I guess, started paying attention to him as an artist. But then when I went and I saw all the stuff he put out, I was like, damn, I own that. Wow, that's him. That's a poster I've seen. Like, he's just been such a prolific artist. And so many people were, like saying, what a great guy he was and what a great artist he was. I had a hard time. I was hoping someone in the chat would tell me. I was having a hard time finding information out about him at all. There were two conflicting reports that I read. One that he was like gone too soon. He might have been in his 40s. One that I saw that he had been around forever. He might have been closer to 70s. This is AI telling me. This is some like Facebook posts telling me, people chiming in. I didn't see anything concrete about. There's no picture of him that I could find. I saw nothing concrete about this guy at all, other than he recently passed away and everyone was upset by that. I have no idea, but I would love to know what people know out there.
I'll tell you what, he was great at doing these repurposed designs. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Clearly he's working with a handicap of I can't use their likeness directly, but these collage style, he nailed it in my opinion. I'm a big fan of the covers of Hard Boiled and the Killer and the other stuff he's done.
They look friggin' awesome.
Yeah, he was excellent at it.
Yeah, no, they look awesome. In addition, another great Donald Gibb.
I didn't see this.
Yeah, dude. He passed away. Our boy, Donald Gibb. From obviously Nerds and obviously Bloodsport. Yeah. Yo, Frankie. Dude, and these are the two main things that obviously we know him from, and he's been in a ton of things, just like bit parts or whatever else. But I was sad. I mean, he was awesome.
Yeah, dude. If you're our age, man, this guy, he warms your heart.
He warms your heart. I mean, look at this guy. Come on. Donald Gibb, rest in peace, 54 to 26. rest in peace to Donald Gibb. And then the next person who you might have to squint to figure out exactly who they are. It might not be known to everybody we know, but this is none other than the videographer and editor of the cult classic Zombie Army.
That's right.
So we had to tie that in. This is none other than my father, who last week passed away, and which is why we kind of had to go on a little bit of a break. And I wanted to make sure to give him a shout out, not just because, you know, he's my dad and everything, but he played a really big part on my life as far as becoming really into music and playing instruments, videography and editing and all kinds of stuff that I sort of gleaned from him as I was growing up. And in a lot of ways, had he not been there, we might not be sitting here as friends, as musician friends, as friends on this channel. A lot of what he sort of imparted to me has since come to fruition in a lot of cases in our friendship, but also for this channel as well. So I wanted to make sure to give him a shout out. And there's me with a UFO t-shirt on.
Is that your Explorers pajamas?
It might be the Explorers. They bought me those Explorers pajamas, and I forgot all about it. But also 54 to 26. So I want to give a shout out to my dad. Dad, rest in peace. I love you. But that's it. That's all we got tonight for the news. Anybody else have anything? Russ, Lindsay, what do you guys have?
Just crying. That's all.
I didn't mean to go out on a sad note.
I mean, I'd like to say I agree with you as someone we met when we were 15. Your father, your house, it was always invited. I didn't have any place to practice or do music at, you know what I mean? And he was always nothing but just overly enthusiastic and supportive, and yeah. So I'm sorry.
No, of course. Yeah, absolutely. No, I didn't want to bring it up for condolences. Just really wanted to share that it meant a lot.
Definitely
meant a lot to us and to me. And again, as we've grown, all the things that we've done, I don't know that recording studios and everything else, I don't know that I would have done any of that had I not had him, his support, his financial support, or his, knack with some of this stuff that I feel like I mean, dude,
even when you and I met and we were doing music, the whole thing, how we started to grow was because we had access to the equipment he used for his job. That 8-track.
Absolutely.
Wasn't even digital
he
yet.
came and filmed stuff.
And we would like tinker around with it and learn it ourselves and all that. And yeah, man.
So
definitely.
Shout out, Dad. I love you. Thanks for everything. And thank you all for joining tonight. This was a great catch-up stream. We had a lot to share. I think we covered it all. Maybe we missed a thing or two. I don't know. But we're back, baby. So we'll be back in 2 weeks. A new time, 4 to 6. So we're starting a little earlier so that maybe we could end a little bit later if need be. We kind of sometimes have a 6:30 hard and fast stop, and sometimes we go beyond that. So hopefully we can get a little bit more 4K Kings action in there. We'll be back in 2 weeks. Again, we have our worst 4Ks of all time part 2 video as chosen by the people at home. We'll be dropping that next week.
And that one's a laugh fest.
That'll be a good one. Yeah, that'll be a good one. Of course, like we mentioned, Bullet in the Head reviews coming. We'll be going back to Barnes and Noble and so much more.
We have to.
We have to.
I don't know.
He's a glutton for punishment.
That might be,
Matt.
and that might be the last video we do before our patented summer break. You might have thought we just went on a break, and we kind of did, but it was unexpected. We will be going on a break at some point in July.
I don't think anybody's considering that a break.
No, we're going to go on a real break.
We all love you, or nobody's. It wasn't a break.
We're going on a real break in the future, but after we cover all of these other things, which I'm very excited about. So, Lindsay, if you don't have anything else.
No, thank you guys for joining us. This is really wonderful, as always.
Russ, I will therefore give you the last word, and we will see everyone next time.
So I don't know if you know this, Matt, but I received some inside information on why the Michael Jackson movie stops at the bad era and doesn't go into, those accusations. They were just accusations. I don't know if you know that. He was never found guilty of any of that stuff. Just accusations, right?
Okay.
But the movie, they